Okay.
I've been live for an hour, dude.
That's all right. I just went live on YouTube, so this will be the first time. I'm not sure how this will go. I have now 3 chats I need to read, but you know what? It's all right. Not at all. No, I'm never nervous when it comes to streaming. You know,
Not even with an extra chat, you're not nervous.
No. Why would an extra chat make me nervous? I feel like nobody's going to be in the YouTube chat first off because this is the first stream on there. So like, who the hell is going to go to my podcast YouTube and then type in the chat so I can see it? Nah, nobody's going to talk there, so I'm totally fine. I'm also a professional streamer, so I feel like anything could happen on stream and I would be fine with it. And I'm not sure if your chat can actually hear me.
No, I'm reading Jay Honey's comment right now.
Apparently. I'm going to pay attention to all the chats. It's going to be easy. It's going to be great. But anyways, while you're doing that, I'll go ahead and start the introduction. If you guys don't know, Chin Cult TV was already on the podcast. In fact, this man is the first returning guest because not only did I have a great time talking to him, I have a lot of new things I want to talk about with him. And not only that, but he's kind of handsome. You know, he brings in all the lady viewers. So I thought, hey, maybe we should bring some more girls on the stream and bring Chin back on. Because, you know, what's better than one hottie?
Maybe I need to,
2.
Actually, I do have a meeting I got to get to.
I thought you said I had to give you 3 compliments to get on the podcast.
Oh, that's right. That's your compliment?
That's one.
You're complimenting me by complimenting my viewership. That's crazy.
Not just your viewership, but your charming and dashing good looks.
Okay. Keep going.
Yes, naturally. Anyways, Chin Cult is a streamer extraordinaire. He started to put out a whole bunch of YouTube stuff. I'm going to complain about that in a hot minute. I tell you what, when we get there. But wait. Chin's a pretty cool dude. I've known him for at least 3 years. I feel like it's now like 4 or 5.
It's 4 or 5, yeah.
Because I know Moth is like, that's 6 or 7 with Moth. She's an older. But you weren't on Twitch for the longest time.
Yeah, I actually started over on YouTube, which is crazy.
I think I recall asking you about that and why you started on YouTube. But to be fair, I talked to so many people. This is episode 33. It was supposed to be a weekly ordeal, but for the past like 2 months, it's been really hard to get guests. So again, if anybody wants to be on the show, let me know. I'll bring you on. That's why I had to capitulate and be like, I guess I'll bring a repeat guest in. I wanted to see how far I could get without bringing somebody back, but I coalesced. I knelt and I said, Chin, will you come on? Will you be the man I need you to be, the entertainer? And he said, yeah, I can do that.
It's a cross that I'm willing to bear.
So, have you fixed the audio? Can your chat hear me? I've been prattling on.
Yeah, they can hear you. You are. I'm setting you up with all kinds of filters and shit so you don't blow their fucking ears off.
Oh, did you also want me to share my camera through Twitch?
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, sure. Where's that button?
You, sir.
Turn on camera.
Confirm. He's so gracious. Look at him, dude. Isn't he so fucking handsome, chat? Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Nobody was talking to you, Zam. Zam couldn't find anyone else. Zam ran out of friends. That sucks, dude. Anyways,
you know, it's not wrong. It's not wrong at all. So I guess that's a great place to start, Chin. How do you make friends of other streamers and other chatters? Like, I don't see you in many other people's chats except for the ones that like we share in common. So like Sorark, my chat, Moth, Jay Honey, Cinnamon, like you're just in the same community. So how do you make friends like of other streamers?
Whenever people raid, I go over to their chats and then I'll go and hang out with them and I'll suggest, you know, playing the same game or just be a chatter in their chat, and that's pretty much it. But that's something that I feel like I originally learned from you was like just going to other streamers' chats is just such a good way to network.
You're not wrong.
So
I've done that so many times, but I don't have time to watch Twitch anymore. Since we last talked, I got a girlfriend. She's moved in. Like, my time for watching Twitch has hit an all-time low between editing, streaming myself, girlfriend, work, gym. Everything is eating my time. That's kind of one of the big topics I really wanted to talk about, is like, how as a streamer do you survive a relationship? Did you just mute me? Can you even hear me? You didn't hear a damn thing I said. Now, did you?
Were you talking?
Yeah, I was talking. Jesus Christ. Are you
All
just
right, Sam, I'm just trying to be a good guest tonight, okay?
are you
For
stripping?
the record,
Are you stripping live on air? I think this might
How do
be
you think
against
I
terms of
got
service
such
on
a-
YouTube.
how do you think I got the audience that I have?
I thought you knew them in person,
Yeah, no, I do. They're all friends.
right? And so that's kind of like, where do you get the community? Because you mentioned networking and going and talking in other people's streams and hanging out with them. Does that work for you? Because I feel like it's dropped off a cliff for like the past 2 years.
I mean, it's definitely mixed bag as far as that goes. I really if I had to thank any single one person in particular, I would definitely have to thank Mel. Because Mel has planned 2 like friend trips where, I mean, anybody that's been in chat was invited, and I've just met a bunch of my viewers, and like I have like deep personal connections with them now. You know what I mean? Like they are,
Well, of course.
they're not viewers anymore. They're friends. They're IRLs. You know, so that's pretty cool.
So I'll jump into that topic then, because I was invited, guys. I was invited to ChinCon 1, and I had to say no because I had a girlfriend and I couldn't express to the girlfriend, hey, I got to go meet a bunch of weirdos from the internet all the way down in some Oklahoma state city and be like, hey guys, it's me, Zam. So I had to, of course, say no. Plus, I'm spending all my money on building the studio in the basement. But that said, how was it?
How was the OKC trip?
Yeah.
It was way more fun than I would have thought. 'Cause
Why?
I mean,
What made it fun?
It's just what made it fun was one, all of the work. I promise I'm not going to spend all of my time glazing Mel tonight, but Mel planned
Phrasing.
the OKC trip, right?
Yeah.
And she did like all kinds of events. She like planned most of it out. There was like an itinerary of things to do every day, but it wasn't like overly packed. So we were stressed about getting to the next place. It was pretty good. It was pretty solid.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of fun because of that, but also like at night, we all would just like wind up in the same hotel room and for some reason not get kicked out any of the nights that we were there. It was just a really good time.
Sounds like you guys literally just had an orgy in a hotel room. Like that's the first thing that comes to mind. You have a cult. You're a cult leader, and you're all going back to the same hotel room at the end of the night, and you weren't kicked out.
Okay, we all stayed in separate hotels.
Oh, so different rooms, but you all went back to the same hotel.
Well, no, we would all. Okay, please don't project onto my community. Zam.
How am I projecting
I don't know.
at all?
You just think that it's an orgy. No, we all had our separate hotel rooms, you know, but we would all like go to a hotel room at the end of the night and like have like a 30-pack. And there was one video where like Raj was reading a book, and yeah, it was just like a really solid time where we just got to sit and talk and commiserate. It was a really good time. I had a blast. I really suggest doing something like that. I think that would be a fucking blast.
I don't know if anybody would want to come up to Canada for that. Now I did talk to the girlfriend about this because she was asking, why haven't you done a group meetup with your people? And I was like, I have a half-baked idea where everybody, I would try and organize like this travel order where everybody goes down to Mexico for an all-inclusive. That way, it's like you don't have to hang out the whole time. You can have a wonderful vacation in Mexico if you hate me or something, right? And
Yeah,
not only are
for
you
sure.
getting the Mexican vacation, because I'm a boring ass man. I'm old. I'm Canadian. I'm angry. I'm just going to spend the
Yep.
entire time shouting. So,
Yep.
like, I was like, why not think
So
about doing
true.
an all inclusive? Because I don't know how you got so many people out to Oklahoma. Like that's a
wasn't me.
shitty place to
It
go. I
wasn't
would
me,
never
dude.
go there. I feel like most of your
was not me,
community
dude.
is local there, though, right? Around that sort of area. Nobody had to come from Canada down to Oklahoma.
I mean, you know what's funny is like a lot of the local people in the community didn't even show up.
What?
It was weird. Yeah, it was like all of the people that it would have been. It was just bad timing, you know. It's just what it boiled down to. Is just a bad weekend for those
Okay.
people.
Yeah.
But yeah, like my work bestie and all of those people, they all showed up. It was a good time. But I was just surprised at the amount of people that I thought would show up because they were OKC, you know, local. And then like it was just the people that had to fly in out of town that were there, you know.
Yeah. All right.
fun. It
Weird.
was
But I
fun.
mean, if you're flying in from out of town, you're making that like a huge priority. So you're always going to be there. But if you're local, it's like, I get to see Chin any day.
And that you make a good point. You make a good point. We've never actually done it, but we've talked about just like, you know, well, yeah, we'll go and have lunch on Thursday or whatever. You know,
Now,
it's
back-
never happened, but it could happen easily.
Back to my idea of going to Mexico. My biggest thing is like,
Yeah.
I have this weird thing in my head that streamers and people on Twitch are not well off. So to ask somebody to spend like $1,000 to go down to Mexico would seem like a big ask to me, because I feel like it wouldn't be that much to go to Oklahoma because nobody goes there. But to go to Mexico for an all-inclusive for a week, that I assume is $1,000, let alone the flight down there. And I feel like people would not want to go because of the cost.
I think you'd be surprised because like that would be that in my opinion. This is how Mel got me the first time, right? In my opinion, this would be like a once in a lifetime thing. Like there's never gonna be a person or group of people that I like so much that even though we met on the internet, I'm gonna go to Mexico in an all-inclusive vacation that I would want to go and do anyway. But then I also get to enjoy this with a large group of people that I enjoy spending time with. Like that is, in my opinion, a once in a lifetime opportunity. And then it just happened again. It just happened to happen again. I'm obviously we didn't go to Mexico. We went to Oklahoma City, but like that's what I'm thinking is like it's something that a lot of people would go and do anyway. But now if they do it during this one weekend, they get to go and meet their one of their favorite streamers, a bunch of their good online friends. They get to meet for the first time. It's just like it's a good all around experience, I think.
So what you're telling me is screw the travel advisory, whatever group that I was going to pick randomly out of nowhere. What I need to do is like call up Mel and be like, hey, smelly butt face. That was rude. That was rude. Mel, hey, what would you want to go to Mexico and plan ZamCon for? Like, I feel like that sounds like a great time. Now, here's another question I have for you,
You
because
would be
I'm
good
Canadian.
at it, but maybe put some respect on her name.
A respect on her name. Do you know me? But I am a Canadian, so I have a passport because like I've gone all over America. As a Canadian, like your vacation is typically America or Mexico. You go out of Canada. How many people in America actually have a passport? Like if I were to ask your
It's easy to
community,
get.
I'm just curious because I don't know how many people in my community have a passport. I feel like Americans just don't get passports.
I mean, you're probably not wrong, but I think the percentage would be higher than than you would think. Like
Really?
I would say probably like, I don't know, 30, 35% of the people, because you got to think like,
That's a low amount to me. I feel like
Oh, okay,
50%
okay. I
of
feel like that's
Americans
big.
have a passport. Like 1 in 5.
50% is probably
Jay
over.
Honey just said in chat 51% says the internet. So I'm really close. If the internet is correct, I am really close, and I feel like the internet never lies. Not once.
I feel like you're using the internet when
No,
it
I'm just
gets
agreeing
to-
with Jay Honey, who agreed with me, so that I appear more correct.
Okay. Well, while it benefits you, I guess that it's a good statistic. Sure.
Okay, now let me ask a really personal question. Would you come?
Pause. Phrasing. But yes, I would go to.
Would you come?
Okay. We didn't do any better the second time around. But yeah,
did
I
the
would totally
not
go.
sell it? You would go. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I
fair
would
enough.
totally go.
And what part of that whole OK trip was your favorite?
Oh, honestly, it would be probably the cheapest part of the trip, which was just at the end of the night, us all meeting up in a hotel room and being able to just be normal people and just talk like we would at a freaking
What all
house
did you
party.
guys get up to? I think I saw you guys went to a hike. Was it a Renaissance fair or something? And a zoo?
So it was a big gay pride. Like,
okay.
Okay.
Right.
First off,
All right.
yeah,
Not an orgy.
why are
Not an
you
orgy.
laughing there, dude?
Not a gay orgy. Got
Okay,
it.
Not a fucking orgy. I'll tell you that much. Okay. So it was a big gay pride weekend where they celebrated gay pride. So while it may have looked like a Renaissance fair, it was just a bunch of people in their personas or whatever, or dressed up in their leathers, or it was just a bunch of people dressed up. Living
This
their
doesn't
best
help
life.
the orgy. No, it's still there. You're not beating that.
Not beating the allegations.
No.
Shall I write that down? But yeah, so we went and we went to a bunch of gay bars. We went to drag club. I ended up leaving early from the drag club because one of the homies drank a lot. But I missed Moth getting up on stage and twerking in a twerk contest. Yeah, it's just a big drag club type deal. Then we also went to like an escape room. We went and
What was the theme
ate
of
out
the
a lot.
escape room?
The theme was like Back to the Future type beat, but like olden times. And we went and saved like a wine dude who had a dog, but like Vapor left with the dog on accident, so that wasn't planned. And they're like, you probably don't need to leave with the dog type stuff. It was it was pretty funny. We had too many people for the escape room. I feel like the escape room might have been a little bit more fun if we had like two groups of people or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it was just hard to like navigate around the room. At one point, Jay Honey brought up a good point. At one point, we had like 18 people in our group. So it was like, it was so many people, dude.
Every escape room I've ever gone to has had a max of 10.
Yeah, I feel like the escape room, we were within the limit of the escape room. Like the escape room could fit that many people inside of the escape room.
Yes.
But you're not
Okay.
gonna be participating in every puzzle. You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna be able. You're gonna be able to solve like one of the puzzles, and then like maybe one person like jumps around to all of the different puzzles and like figures out what the connecting links are, or whatever. But yeah, it was we got things done. but it was hard just because of how small the rooms were.
That's fair. So it looks like you had a fun time and you had a really good time talking with people. I really am curious. Were there that many people that were different from what they're like in chat? Or was it just like being in chat?
You know, you might think that
I don't
would
think.
find people. We can both agree on that. But you might what?
I don't pretend like you didn't just burn me and then just carried on like nothing.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. But yeah, you might think that the people are different in chat than they are on the internet. And for the first trip, it was a little bit like that, where some people were like very quiet and reserved, where they are not in chat. They're very much the opposite. But on this trip, I would say everybody was just very true to character. It might be because on the first trip, not everybody knew each other that well. So it was very like we were still feeling each other out. But on the second trip, everybody knew everybody really well.
The orgy allegations at all. You were all feeling each other out. Late at night at the same hotel room.
Let the court reflect that Chin did try and drop the orgy allegations, but the host did keep bringing the orgy allegations back up.
I'm just saying that you can't just keep making these comments and getting away with it.
He can't keep getting away with this. But yeah, everybody knew each other like really well on the second trip. So yeah, everybody was exactly like they were in chat, and it was to a detriment at some points, because I've got a pretty trolly chat. I
know I'm there, and I'm very welcome there because of how trolly I get to be. I get to interact, and you get to blame everything that any troll ever does on me, whether it's dropping a pipe or, just somebody using too much text to speech. It's all my fault, but you know what? That's okay. You got a good host of
You are
trolls.
right, Zam, and I'm going to start saying that. You are so right. It is your fault. Because you are an example of the community. So how you act is, people look at that, and they look up to you, and they aspire to be you. So whenever you act the way that you act in my chat, it's all your fault.
Yeah, I have that partner check mark, and everybody's like, is this how you get partner? You just troll Chin, and then it's like, we just have a handful of Chin trolls. So you obviously had a bunch of people come into city, into Oklahoma, right? I gotta know, did anybody test the airport theory?
I literally could not tell you.
Do you know what the airport theory is?
What do you mean?
Do you not?
Why are you asking? I need you to clarify your context right now, because I'm this is about to be a 2-time thing that I'm about to discuss with you.
What do you mean a 2-time thing?
I just want to hear, where did you hear about this airport theory?
Oh, well, I was getting ready for streaming, checking YouTube and making sure I could go live on YouTube, and I was there in your chat lurking while you were watching some clips of the day, and I was like, what the fuck is the airport theory? But I was too busy trying to get everything rolling and ready so I could be here on time, and I was like, man, I'm just gonna bring it up during the podcast so he can tell me what an airport theory is. What is it?
A minute. Pack up.
Yeah.
Rewind the tapes, dude. Did you just actually ask me? So have you heard about the airport theory as if you were going to explain it to me?
Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
Okay. I like your style, Zam. All right.
Yeah, so now I'm asking you to explain it to the rest of the chat and me. What is the airport theory?
No, I got no idea what the airport theory is.
You watched the TikTok, the blip blop.
It was a troll video.
What does that mean? All I know is that Jay Honey says that you have to leave with 30 minutes left or something.
No, from your gate boarding time, the flight leaves 30 minutes later. That's what she was saying. Copyrighted Chin. What are you talking about, RC? The airport theory, if you must ask, is a viral social media challenge where travelers intentionally arrive at the airport just 15 to 20 minutes before boarding. It relies on carry-on bags only, having TSA pre-check and perfect conditions, but heavily risks missed flights and steep rebooking fees.
How is this a theory and not like a stupid social media challenge?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, Zam. Born out of a desire to skip the long, often boring waits at the gate, airport theory is a risky travel trend. That premise is simple. Rather than following the traditional rule of arriving 2 hours early for domestic flights, a passenger times their arrival at the airport entrance to roughly 15 minutes before their plane's boarding.
So did you just have a web page open and you just read this off to me?
Maybe.
Do you feel like as a streamer an AI could do your job? Because I feel like I could ask Google or Bixby or whatever and be like, hey, why don't you tell me about the airport theory? And I feel like they would have done it better.
I can certainly tell you Google would have not done it better.
What do you mean? Oh, did you Google it?
I Googled it, yes, and the AI overview I read verbatim, word for word.
Okay, so literally you just Googled and you were the
Yes.
AI. All right, cool. Fantastic.
Yes.
Great.
Glad we're on the same page.
Well, you want to get on a different page?
I want to be on your page.
Well, then let's talk Minecraft. You're doing a server with a whole bunch of your community members and you're gambling and doing all these things. And you said it was vanilla, if I remember correctly, but
All vanilla. All
no,
vanilla.
I don't believe that. I do not believe that. You have to have some sort of mods.
Incorrect. Not a single mod needs to be installed in order to join the server and enjoy all the fruits of my labor.
But you are
Not
using
a single
mods.
mod. Server side, I am not using mods. Client side, you can use mods on whatever. You can use mods whatever you want to do. But you are not required to have a single mod. You can connect with a vanilla client absolutely out of the box. Your first game on, you connect to my server, you will join just fine.
Why do you do
And I'm
this? This
working
is
on
like
Bedrock.
your third or fourth server.
Why do I do this?
Yeah.
Because I love Minecraft.
Jay Honey brings up the exact reason why I can't join you. I cannot play vanilla Minecraft. I played so much of it. I'm never going to go back because I got heavy into mods and I was like, these mods are so awesome. I could never play basic Minecraft ever again. And now it's just like I'm too lazy and mods are too stupid. I'm not going to install mods to play Minecraft. I'd much rather just go play a different game.
You don't have to.
I
And
just-
if you as a new Minecraft player, if you were to call my server a vanilla server, I'd be like, yep, whatever you need to hear as a new player so that you don't feel overwhelmed and overstimulated. Because as far as a vanilla player is concerned, if you don't run a single command, you are playing a vanilla experience. Everything is vanilla. Everything that is not necessarily vanilla, you opt into. You have to run a command in order to get in as technical as you want to, dude.
So
but yeah,
you
we've got
still haven't
claim
explained
system.
why you do this.
Okay, so it's like multifaceted, right? But I like to challenge myself. I'm gonna talk about this very briefly, but I am very studied in cybersecurity, And what I like to do on these servers is approach different ways to I like protect a server or host a server or whatever. This server in particular has been an exercise in practicing but like a super that has just been a very happy byproduct.
A happy byproduct is gambling. You guys heard it here first.
The gambling, I love everything about it. It is very addicting. And the very cool thing that not a lot of people are going to know unless I say it is the gambling is a business in the Minecraft server. So there is a casino owner that put those tables down. And when you win, that casino owner loses money. So there is a scenario where you win so much that the casino owner actually does kick you out and ban you.
So somebody paid a whole bunch of money to ask you a question. So I'm going to ask it just so that they feel like they're validated. Denakai asked, how did I convince you to allow me to verbally abuse you this evening? I can answer it, but I want to know your answer.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's two very good answers to that.
Okay. All right.
One is I don't know who's verbally abusing you. Who is he talking about? Me verbally? I feel like
he's asking why you let me verbally abuse you.
Are you?
No, I've not abused you a single time.
You verbally abused me. Yeah,
not a single time.
If anything, I started off really hot, and then you didn't return the same energy, so I've cooled off.
I'm just trying to remain professional, cool, calm. You know, I troll you enough in chat. The last thing you need is me to troll you in your ear.
True. I'm still going to rib you. But
well, so am I.
Yeah, you've been wait for it. Very well behaved.
We haven't finished the Minecraft topic yet, where I'm going to tell you that Minecraft fucking sucks and you need a better hobby. But we haven't gotten there yet.
Okay. So as far as to answer Denakai's question, Zam had to do two very simple things, and he still snubbed me on half of it.
Half of it.
Yeah, on half of it. He snubbed me on probably the more important part. But I told him that he had to pay me 3 compliments during stream.
I've done one.
And he's done a singular one. Okay, not even fully paid up yet. And then the other half, we needed to compare hand sizes.
Okay, and how did you expect me to do that?
Sam.
How did you expect me to compare hands?
Excuse me, sir. I think I'm talking here.
Order of business?
Sam, order in the court. Let the record show that Zam kept interrupting me while I was trying to give the other requirement of the stream. We were supposed to compare hand sizes. That was it.
Yeah, but
you know what he does?
How?
He sends me a GIF. He sends me a meme. He said I literally went into Discord and I Googled hand comparison. And the thing he sent me was the second freaking option, dude. He just looked up a meme and sent it to me. No effort. And we can compare with a banana, Zam. Everybody knows. Everybody knows
bananas.
You can compare hand sizes with a banana.
I don't have bananas.
That's great. You had a week. You had a week.
I have a tape measurer. Will that work?
Yes, that'll work, Zam. Thank you.
What? So am I going like across, diagonal? How do you want to compare hands?
I think chat should decide.
Chat's not going to decide. Are you kidding me? I know them.
Chat to decide, Zam. I'm the guest.
Okay, fine. Chat, how do we use the tape measurer? That's a stupid question. For measuring hands.
A tape measurer, dude.
Are we using inches or centimeters? He's looking for a tape measure, I think. Fingertip to wrist. Which finger? The tallest finger?
Finger
And
tip to
where's the wrist?
So good.
Is
This is why we
the
asked
wrist
chat. Sam, are you taking notes, dude?
is the wrist this little crevasse at the bottom of the palm? Is it to the palm part? Is it to my watch? How
Hold on, I gotta run out
far?
to the garage.
I'm worried that one night I'm going to hear Chin talk in his sleep about the size of his hands. Well, okay, listen, Mothflame, this is going to be super easy and it's going to feed into exactly what Jay Honey, dropped some biddies to ask. I'm going to be surprised if my hands are bigger than Chin's, but I'm not going to be that surprised because, let's be honest, Chin's a short king. We all found out that Chin is not the 6'3" that he is. He claims he's 6'3", but like Jay Honey being 5'3", taller than Chin. We all know it. I saw it. It was in chat. I've read it. Middle finger to the bottom of your palm. What is the bottom of your palm? What are Canadian measurements? Centimeters are measurements. They're real measurements. Directions unclear. Dick sucking. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Let's see how much water your hands displace. So am I supposed to get a tub and put my hand in the tub to displace water now?
Oh my gosh, dude. Who came up with that idea?
By the
VIP
way,
that person.
Chin, I have to ask you, was your favorite part of the trip realizing that you're shorter than all your friends?
That is so just inaccurate. It's such an inaccurate statement that is just so widely spread that it has somehow become true, but it's not. It's very, very false.
Mm-hmm.
Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you mm-hmm-ing?
I believe you. So chat didn't really
Okay,
help.
thanks.
They gave me several ways to measure my hand, but the majority sounds like from fingertip to the end of your palm. But I don't know what the end of your palm is. Like, again, I got a crevasse.
I liked from tip to tip. We do tip to tip.
Oh, you want to go from finger to thumb? Mine's 8 inches.
We got to call it tip to tip.
Why are you going tip to tip instead of up to down?
Because it's so representative of how big your hand is. It's like it's like
not.
whenever you get like a big screen TV and you measure tip to tip, that measures both width and height in a single number.
So, can you say tip to tip again?
Yeah, tip to tip.
And you don't want to beat those orgy allegations?
Court, let the record show that the host brought up orgy allegations yet again, even though they are not proven.
Well,
Not
if it matters
substantiated
any,
evidence.
Chin, I feel like you are going to have the bigger hand because not only are you the bigger man, but you're
Yes,
the better
sir.
man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, are we ready to do this?
Sure. Are we going to the crevasse on the bottom or you want the wingspan?
We're doing tip to tip. We're doing.
All right, you want to do the wingspan.
Whoever said that, you should VIP them, Zim.
The tip to
You should
tip?
do it. Yeah, the guy who said tip to tip.
That was Jay Honey.
Yep. Darn, dude. Jay Honey should get some VIP off of that.
My tip to tip
He's already
is
VIP
actually
in my
grown.
chat. Otherwise,
It is 9 inches.
yours is 9. Oh my gosh, dude. This is
Mine's
crazy.
9 inches, yeah.
Okay. How do I do this? What is it?
That's about 9 inches. It's more like 8 3/4.
Is it?
Yeah, it's totally. You're not even showing the edge. You're cheating.
I'm trying to do it, dude. I'm trying to do it.
I'm trying to do it,
All right.
Dad.
What
I'm
about
trying to measure my fingers
it?
from
You
tip to
see it?
tip.
You see it? What is it?
That looks like about 9 inches. Chat, can we confirm that 9 inches? And then you guys can look. Mine is also 9 inches from tip to tip. You know what? Here, I'll stretch it even further. I'm going to go farther behind. You can see my fingers still at the tip, and it's more like 9 1/4. That's
Yeah,
right.
Mine too. Mine too, dude.
Oh,
Yep.
so our hands are the same size, Chin? Yeah, I knew you were a short king like me. Oh my God, Chin. How does it feel to be in the 9-inch club?
I'm what? What is I'm 6'1". Unless you mean 6'9".
No, the 9 inches of your hand.
I think you're I think either one, you're Canadian, so you have to there's like a genetic thing with Canadians where you guys naturally have bigger hands. I think that might be it. Okay, I'll have to check my.
Are you starting the
sources
rumor
on that.
live on air that Canadians have bigger hands?
I'm just saying, in proportion to your size, your hand should not be that big, and I should have won.
Because
Okay.
you're lying about your height live on it. I've never lied about being more than 5'8". I almost said 8'5".
You just
Jesus.
lied live on air. It
I
said-
did
it
not
said
lie.
you
I
literally 2
corrected
minutes.
myself. I was
You
wrong.
said 5'9", and now it's 5'8". Which
Where did
is
I
it,
say
Sam?
5'9"?
Is it
It's always been
5'9" or
5'8".
5'8"?
Ask Ilex. She knows. She knows I'm 5'8", and she calls me her short king.
Why does she know? Why does she know?
Because I
does she
tell
know?
chat all the time I'm 5'8".
Oh, okay. These words. He says words to chat. Imagine.
I do not.
I say words, but I've also met my chat IRL, and they still are choosing to troll me in chat. It's crazy, dude. They're rewriting history. What am I doing?
That's 7.5
How do I do
inches
this?
to my palm. I guess you could say that's almost. Yeah, it's about 7.5. See, yours is also like 7.5 finger to palm. So I
This
feel
place-
like
this place
we
is
have the
crazy,
exact
dude.
same hand size.
Well, I will say this much, Zam. I do appreciate you keeping up most of your side of the bargain. I still haven't gotten 2 more compliments, but we can
I
just
called you
sprinkle
a
them
better
throughout.
man literally while we were measuring hands. That was a second compliment, you son of a bitch. Don't
Okay.
come to
I
my
do want- we
podcast
don't have
and
to-
try and rob me.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
that's
fine.
right.
You're literally the one that was gonna rob me until I made the hand comparison a big deal. But I'm glad we got it ironed out. Thank you,
A
Zam.
Zamister always pays their debt.
Shout out to the Zamsters in chat. We got any other Zamsters in chat?
Well, not yet. I
My hand-
mean, just give it another like 3 years. You know, I got to nail down this girlfriend. Heyo.
Oh my gosh.
Make her a
Hey,
wife.
yo. Hold on.
but
We've
that-
got another Canadian in chat that says that their hand span is 8 inches.
Yeah.
Cinnamon, can you confirm what your height is? I know that's probably rude of me to ask, but it's
Why are
it's
you
very
asking a woman her
prevalent
height?
right now?
My-
Because I want to know it. I feel like that's a good way to find it out. Thoughts?
Okay. Well, I-
5'2". That is a great that is proportionally very large for her height.
are
Big
you
hands.
are you literally on
Wow.
the Canadians have big hands? Are you gonna put a
Statistic-
tinfoil hat on it?
check out? That's all I'm saying, dude.
Mm.
Statistics check out.
Do you think it's because of the cold? Because I feel like the cold would shrink your hands.
No, I feel like it's well, and by proxy, it might be the cold, but it's because you guys chop so many trees.
I've never chopped a tree in my life.
You may have not, but your ancestors have, and those are the ones that would decide your genetics. And the ones with bigger hands that could swing bigger axes probably won the genetic battle.
I don't think that's factual at all because isn't Paul Bundy, is he not the tree chopper down there in America? Paul
Pretty sure
Bundy,
he's Canadian. Yeah,
the guy who wears that raccoon hat.
yeah, pretty sure he's Canadian.
I don't think so. Paul Bunyan, sorry, that's chat's correcting me. I feel like
Johnny
Paul
Appleseed.
Bunyan.
Yeah.
No, Johnny Appleseed planted trees.
You sure about that?
Ilex
Bundy?
is apparently
Wasn't it the
5'3",
murderer?
and her hand span is 8 inches, tip to tip.
Ilex what?
Ilex
Ilex
underscore Ibex is 5'3" and 8 inches, tip to tip.
Oh my gosh. And she called you a short king?
Yes.
Even though you're taller than her?
Chin, you know that short kings are short based on their height, not your height, right?
Yeah. It just makes me sad that you're a short king. But
I am perfectly average. I have average size hands. I have average size everything except for my head. I have a giant head. It's like 17 and a half inches circumference.
Yes, sir.
It's so hard. Actually,
Yes,
also,
sir.
my shoulders are like 50 inches wide, which is obnoxious.
They're so broad.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. They're so big. I bet they give the best hugs.
You'd have to ask the people that I actually hug. I don't hug too many people because I find it weird hugs, right? Because you're like mashing genitals
They're
together.
kinda weird. Yeah, I agree. I guess I kind of understand why it makes sense. Like what else are you gonna do to like?
with me?
No, I can definitely agree with you on that. I feel like it is pretty fucking weird, to just smash your bodies together, but also like, what else are you gonna do that's not like, weirder? Like a hug just kind of makes sense if you're gonna do like a bare minimum as far as like a greeting. You can hug each other.
You can slap
But, like-
hands. You can grasp wrists. You can elbow bump.
Yeah, we do all those.
You can
things,
high
but,
five.
like, yeah, why is it that we choose to hug our loved ones? I feel like it's I feel like I
because you
love
want
good
to
line.
fuck them with your genitals that you're pressing together.
Okay,
you wanna be
We were just
closer.
talking about Sigmund Freud right
Yeah.
before stream.
Could you
And
could
that-
you show me your impersonation of Sigmund Freud's mother? Guys, you can't hear him laughing right now.
Oh, Sigmund, you want to read me some of your stories from your journal? Yeah. It went something like that. Can you
Do you
rate my
ever ask a
performance?
question to people and regret knowing that you got the response?
Yeah, I want you to regret asking me to be sexual and by any measure on your stream.
Why? I like you.
Yeah, that's why. I also like you, and I want to make you feel uncomfortable. As a
Okay.
result.
Now, Chin, hypothetically speaking, okay, hypothetically, follow me here, follow me, all right? So
Okay,
let's
I'll go down
say
this path with you.
let's say I went to ChinCon 3 or you went to ZamCon 4, right? And we meet for the first time. What is your greeting that you would like to greet me with?
Just big, fat, open mouth kiss. I'd use so much tongue. That's it. That would be it. It'd just be my tongue just yeah.
You know that there's people in chat that will want fan fictions of this now. You know that AI exists where they can literally put us right now on the podcast open mouth kissing each other. This is a dangerous thing to
Wait.
put out there in the universe.
Wait a minute.
I'm
You
waiting.
can just ask AI to do that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we're going to have to beat those allegations, and then you have to beat the orgy allegations. Like, this is
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
How many more allegations do you need?
Yes, sir. You better believe I'm about to get myself a AI subscription after this podcast. When are
So-
we wrapping?
Chin, what if I don't allow the open mouth kiss?
Then I'll be sad, but also I will have an AI subscription that will satisfy that anyway. So
Yeah. But what?
Thanks for telling me
what
about
is
that. Now-
what is the real greeting you would give me?
open mouth kiss. What do you mean?
All right, so I'm not gonna lie, that's not on the table. When I greet people, I don't even hug them. You can ask Denikai who's met me, or anybody else like Raffle who's met me. I do not
Yeah.
hug until like 5 minutes in it at the quickest. What I
Wow.
do,
Oh,
a
okay.
crisp handshake. That's what you would get.
Okay. So when does the open mouth kissing start? I guess that's where I'm confused at.
I have a girlfriend.
Okay.
You have a wife.
She's fine as long as she gets to watch.
No, she'd be recording, she said, first off.
Ah, yeah, that actually checks. Yeah.
So, speaking of wives and girlfriends, I've gotten a girlfriend since you were last on the podcast. You have a wife.
Very exciting, by the way.
I need to go through some like advice segments from yourself because I want to try and keep this one around. You know, she's pretty all right, pretty good. And she's already moved in, so like we're on good stages. But like, I was talking with Moth, your better half, right? She was on the podcast like 4 or 5 weeks ago. Great guest, by the way, top 10. But
That was very good.
my question to you: how hard is it to be a streamer and a father and a husband?
It's very hard. Yeah, you gotta dedicate all of your time to only those things, and not a lot of other things can squeak in. Not a lot of self-improvement can squeak in, unfortunately.
That's good. I'm perfect the way I am.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got through school, and I decided, all right, I'm done. I'm done for right now, at least.
Yeah,
Wait
I'm gonna
until the
have to go
kids
back
move
to
out.
school.
And what's that?
I'm gonna have to go back to school. It's part of my stupid safety title. Is I gotta keep going back to school and learning more and more.
Oh my gosh, don't have kids.
I would like to have kids. Could you imagine a mini me?
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun. You guys would be able to hang out all the time, and you guys would be able to throw footballs, and you could help him with his homework. Whenever he gets really bad grades in math, you can tutor him. It'll be so fun.
Is that what you do with your daughters?
Absolutely, yeah.
I feel like they do not like their football.
No, they don't do their football. But we just go on like daddy-daughter dates, or
What is it, daddy daughter? No. What's a daddy daughter date?
you just take them for ice cream or something. Just something
Oh,
simple.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's all you need to do as a father with a daughter is give them ice cream.
Well, I just spend time with them.
Spending time. I don't have time.
Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is you want to go to school,
Yeah.
but you
Have
also
to.
want kids,
Yeah.
but you also want to stream,
Yeah.
but you
And edit.
also have to work,
And I have to work out.
and you have to work out. You can pick like 3 of those.
Why
Maybe
can't
4.
I put my daughters in a cage and just give them water and food, like some kibble?
I mean, do you want your daughters to wind up like me?
No. No.
Okay,
No.
so-
God, no.
Enough said. Enough said.
Were you kept in a cage and fed
that's why.
kibble and water, Chin?
Yeah.
I know that's not true because I know you went to the army and you had to pay for your own food.
Once I moved out, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, what is it like having your first child?
I didn't even mention the army. I wouldn't even me. Okay, sorry. Go ahead. What was it like for having my first child? Is that what you said?
Yes.
I literally could not tell you because I got Moth pregnant, and then I got deployed for 9 months, and then The kid was born, and then I got Moth pregnant, and then I got deployed for 9 months. So
you don't know what her exited vagina stretched over a head looks like?
correct.
Why do people want that picture? Why are they like, this is a perfect miracle of birth?
I mean, it's one of them like once in a lifetime things, you know. Like I get it. You wanna like.
You could have had it
Especially
twice in a
whenever-
lifetime.
Well, I mean, but you don't know what the future holds for you, right? Like, especially the first one. I don't imagine anybody wants to do the second one. But especially after the first one, I get it, because it could possibly be the only time in your life that happens. You know, and you
So-
want to remember what everything was like.
If you were to have been there, would you have been all scientific and be like, yes, this is so much more pliable than I imagined it would be?
No, I would probably not do anything. I would help where I was needed.
How do you
but
help
I
as a
am just
guy?
not-
Honestly?
I go and get her things that she wants. I go and get her pickles and ice cream, French fries and ice cream,
Is that what she
bananas and
wanted
ice cream.
when she was pregnant?
I literally couldn't tell you because I was deployed.
So she didn't like
I mean,
text
she would
you the
tell me, she
entire
would
time you
message
were
me.
okay. So you would message
Yeah.
you and be like, "Man,
Yeah, we talked every night. but
Chinny
it was just
Winnie, I
like-
wish I had some more pickles and ice cream."
There's a big difference between her being able to be like, "Hey babe, can you go grab me pickles and ice cream?" and her being able to be like, "I'm really craving pickles and ice cream." Like, I feel like she's going to communicate her cravings a lot less than like, "Hey, I want this right now." You know what I mean?
I see.
So, yeah.
Okay, so you weren't there, but naturally you have been involved in having the kids. What is that like?
Well, I mainly just did the part where I put the seed in, and then
I mean,
she just kinda took
after
it from
they're
there.
done, after they've been ejected from their temporary housing, once they're pooping in diapers.
Yeah. What about it? They're
What is that like?
it's like taking care of a loud potato.
I've never had a potato that poops.
I mean, I'm sure you've had mashed potatoes. How do you take care of the mashed potatoes? Actually, don't answer that.
You mash
it
them
wa-
and
it was-
you put
it
them in the
was-
fridge?
Yeah, but instead of the fridge, it would be a trash can.
So you mash the babies and put them in a trash can?
No, but you like mash their butt. You know what I'm saying? And
Why-
and then like
Okay, hold up.
then you like
Why
put
would
it
you mash
inside of
their
the diaper.
butts?
Because they poop themselves. You gotta get the poop out, Zam. Are you following? Are we on the same
No.
trail? You told me to
How-
follow you.
how do you
and now you're
mash
asking
a
me
butt to
questions
get
and you're not
poop
following
out?
Me.
Is it like a toothpaste
You gotta
tube where you
apply
gotta
pressure
squish
to
it
the
out?
butt. You gotta apply pressure to the butt, Zam.
Why?
But sometimes the poop
Why?
really sticks. Sometimes it doesn't stick. Those are the worst. But so you gotta apply pressure to the butt in order to get the poop off. If you're not applying pressure, imagine you're
How?
wiping your own butt. Do you not wipe your own butt, Sam?
I don't
This
put
is not a
pressure
hard
on my
concept.
ass when I wipe it. No.
Meaning you don't put pressure on your ass.
Well, at what point have I ever
You
put
just have
pressure on my
streaks.
ass?
Do you have a bidet? Is that what we're
No,
saying?
I don't put pressure on my ass. I just wipe. Wiping is different than
Yeah.
pressure. I hope you understand that, right?
You have to apply pressure in order to properly wipe. Are you saying you do not apply pressure when you wipe? You just kind of like go back there and just like, hopefully you catch something?
I see where you're going with this. Yes, you put pressure on the wipe.
Okay.
But you were saying you put pressure on the butt. You were not saying that you were wiping with the pressure. It sounded like you were like pushing violently on the baby's butt to try and get the poop out.
I mean, sometimes you also have to squeeze, but that's besides the point. Zam, can we agree you were being a little bit pedantic?
No, you just told the story wrong, and so I misunderstood. But now we have clarified, and I'm not being pedantic at all.
I think you may have caught a wee case of the pedanticism.
What? Yeah, okay. Are you a doctor? Are you allowed to diagnose me like this?
I'm allowed to identify pedanticism because I practice it myself, and it takes one to know one.
So you're telling me for the first moments of your child's life, they're a living potato that you push their butt and wipe their poo.
Yeah. Yep.
At what point do they become god gamers?
Ooh, that is not until they get to like 10.
Oh my god!
Right
10
now,
years?
my oldest, she's like, if they're in front of a console, playing a video game, then they're not busy being in front of a piece of paper, having to transfer their thoughts from their head onto the piece of paper. And I definitely think that's an important skill. That's something that my oldest absolutely can do. She's a very good artist.
Doesn't your oldest like the color green though?
Yeah, she likes the color green. Why?
Huh? Because green's not a creative color.
Green is not a creative color.
You got the reference. I don't make many references, but that's one you got. Hell yeah, dude.
I got it. I'm so happy that you made that reference.
It was a
You know,
reach. I reached so far for that reference.
You
but it paid
really
off.
did. That came out of left field. I don't think we've ever discussed that with each other. So,
Well, I happen to really enjoy that series. If you guys don't know, that is a "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" reference. Good series, honestly.
you know, they came out with like an actual TV series.
I didn't see the TV series. No, I just saw the stuff that was on YouTube.
It's good. It's good. You should
So-
check it out.
Your one offspring is really creative, as you were saying, and loves green. But the question I have on that, you let her come on your stream and show the whole internet what she's made.
Yeah, sure.
You give
you
her
say
the
the whole internet.
headphones, and anybody could text to speech and say, "Yo, sablo leche."
I've got a button that disables all of the audio.
Oh, so then why do you give her the headphones? If she can't hear anything,
So
what's
that
the
she
point?
can hear the audio. No, she can hear everything. But like, if somebody wanted to send some like crazy shit, then I've got a button that just disables it.
Okay, so you have a button ready to mute to protect your daughter from the bastardos on the internet.
Yes, exactly.
So why do you let her on your stream? I'm personally on the side of I would never want my kids to be on stream because I feel like the second you make them content, that is when they stop being kids and start being like, ooh, what can I use this kid for content now?
I think the important distinction there is it is never my decision or something that I ask for or Moth asked for. It is something that she wants to do. She is, and it's just for a brief moment of time, and she can do whatever she wants. You know what I mean? I'm not using her for content. She just wants to come on and be a part of the stream, and I think that's cool. And I
do.
also firmly believe that the moment you make something like taboo is the moment they really want to do it. Right? And I don't want to it's not weird. We're not going to make it weird. We don't need to make it taboo, so we're not going to make it taboo.
Interesting. Have you had the conversation with them yet about stranger danger and strangers on the internet and all that?
Yeah, multiple times. That's
Okay.
like a once a year conversation.
Okay, interesting. When did
Yeah.
you start doing that?
I mean, it's again just natural. Whenever it felt she would like start talking about something, and like she would handle the situation correctly. But it's like in that moment, it's like, have we talked about this lately? And then we just naturally bring it up and tell her, like, don't. you should scream fire rather than like fire is really going to make people like turn and look and run to you versus other things people might avoid. Just stuff like that. Like we just like give her tips and stuff. Or it's just
I hate
natural.
chat, but I'm going to ask this question because I feel like it's mildly hilarious. Have you warned them specifically about bald guys from Calgary?
Well, we just put a picture up of Zam and we say, hey, if you ever see this guy, like everything we've taught you, you need to do it all at the same time. And it's really worked. Like Zam comes up a lot, so like it stays fresh in their mind. So yeah, I mean, Zam, everybody, all of the kids know in this house, bald guys from Calgary are stranger danger. So.
Okay, I expected that to be far more comedy. Instead, I feel like I've been targeted and harassed. So I'm going to report you to the authorities. That's wild that you went that direction, but you know, it's okay. I understand. You know, comedy isn't for everybody, but
Yeah.
Naturally, you have two two daughters. Did you ever want a boy?
Absolutely.
Do you still want to try for a boy?
No.
Why not? Why did you stop?
I told Moth at the very beginning of our relationship, I would not mind having 3 kids. I told her, first off, if we get married, I'm going to join the army because that is on my bucket list, and if I don't do it early, then I'm not going to do it. So we did that. But also, I told her very early on, I do not mind if we have 3 kids, but if I don't get a boy in my first 2 kids, then I'm not having a 3rd kid.
Why?
And
the
I
law
stuck
of
my gun.
averages. That's like 150% chance of having a boy. Like, you got to go for those odds. Why would you stop at 100%?
Okay, so this is the other side of it. Is they said once you get into the field, the radar field in the army, the radar radiation will cook all of the boys out of your seed. And then we had 2 babies, and both of them were girls.
That's got to be a fucking myth, right? That's got to be 100% a myth.
The only boy that I have ever seen come out of a person in the field of radar was before they entered the field of radar. They had a baby like as soon as they got out of basic, because they knocked her up before they joined the army, and then yeah. So everybody else, 100% success rate. As far as my little bubble of people that I knew, they all had girls. Every fucking one of them.
I'm sorry. I'm Googling this. I don't believe you. I
Yeah,
don't
go
believe
for it.
you at all. There's no conclusive
I'm telling
scientific
you-
evidence that radar radiation prevents people from conceiving boys. It's a persistent myth in military folklore.
I'm just telling you, based on my own, what's that word?
Experience.
My own personal experience, and all of the people that I worked with, their experiences as well.
There's large scale surveys from the Society of Cardiovascular Angiography and Interventions.
Probably paid
There's
for by
no
Big Tobacco.
significant change in the ratio of girl to boys.
Probably paid for by Big Tobacco.
Big Tobacco has nothing to do with radar radiation.
They like to get their fingers in everything, Zam. You never know.
But it can temporarily lower sperm count. How can they say it temporarily lowers your sperm count and then say, yeah, it has no effect at all? There's no effect on this.
Paid for by Big Tobacco. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
hate to see it.
Okay, so you're no longer in the field of radiation of radars. Why not try now if you could get boys back? Like you clearly like emptied the entire testes, right? So you by then and now, like that's like 10 years since you've been out of the army. You should be able to have boys now, yeah?
I don't know.
It's your myth. How do you
I'm just
not
not
know?
interested. I'm just not interested.
Would you try with me?
Aka, excuse me?
Would you not want? Would you not want to fuck me to have a boy? I feel like two men fucking ends up with another man, right? Are you no? I just ruined the podcast. Apparently, you asked another man to fuck you, and he walks off the show.
All right. Where are we at with this? Hold on a second. If you don't mind, we're gonna go ahead and do the next clip of the day, dude. Coming in from Jay Honey.
He literally on his stream, he went back to the other scene. He's no longer talking to me. He's going to go do chin cult stuff instead.
Is my bit working? I think my bit's working. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, next clip today coming in from Jay Honey.
I cut the camera, so that you would be not tiny, and it's cutting off all of the dead text. So all chat sees is,
Dude,
and he
nice
hasn't
clip.
asked you founding father yet.
He hasn't asked you to be his founding father yet. That fucking sucks, dude.
Man,
That'd be a clip,
imagine
man.
pulling up that clip of the day after asking you.
RC, why wouldn't you ask Jay Honey to be your founding father? Crazy. All right, I guess we'll get back to this. Podcast. You were asking me to fuck you so that we could have boy babies together.
I don't
correct?
recall that. I do not recall that at all. I had
Sam, if you insist, I guess we can have a boy together. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. If
So you think
that's-
I am pretty?
Oh, I am on the wrong scene. Thank you. Yeah, you're pretty. You're pretty.
Okay.
I'll give it to you.
All right.
You are
Cool. So naturally, you had to marriage this lady, this moth flame. How did that happen?
Hold on. Sorry, I'm on the. There it is, dude. How did the marriage of Mothflame happen? Are you asking how
Yes.
did we meet?
No. I know that you guys met. I asked all those questions to Mothflame, but I want your perspective. Like, how did you prepare to marriage this lady? Did you have
How did
a
I
ring
prepare
picked
to
out?
propose?
Did you have a spot? Did you have a proposal?
Okay. So how did I propose to Moth?
Yes. How did you marriage her?
Okay, so basically, Moth at the time she had a yearly Christmas celebration that she would do, and I knew that she would have all of her friends around, so it'd be like a great time to do the proposal. One thing that I didn't consider was she wasn't gonna have her mom around, which was kind of a dick move on my end.
Why?
Guys,
What? I'm so confused. So my perspective is, why would you want to do this in public?
It's something that I thought she would be able to enjoy that moment with people that were important to her, including me. But like, I feel like the relationship with girls is way more complex, and she would say yes, and then she would be like, and then do giggles, and like be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that happened, and like all of that fun stuff.
So
which is
you're
just
gonna
things-
you're gonna propose and back and fade away into the shadows as all of her girls and her potential mom that you didn't bring in all circle around her, go tee hee, and you just fade to the background. You ask her for marriage, and then you just you're not even there anymore.
I just wait my turn. It's not like
You're the
fade
one
in the background,
starting
but
it.
yeah,
How
we
is
were
it
at a
not
party.
your turn?
We were at a party. I took my space, right? She said yes. We cried, we laughed, we hugged, right? It's not like
You cried?
now we're just like hooked. We're tied to the hip, and it's like, oh my gosh, now we're we're locked in for the next 6 hours. We have to only talk to each other and be in each other's company because we're so happy. No, bro. She's got a whole group of people that she can like talk about it with, and they can talk about how things were, how we were all felt, how like the individual scenarios. Because like at the time, she was actually pissed at me because we were playing beer pong, and I had always grown up with these specific house rules for beer pong. And I just thought that was like, I didn't even think to myself, if I'm being absolutely honest, I didn't even think house rules meant like the house. I thought house rules was just like a set of like a rule, like a set of rules that everybody knew. You know what I mean? But no, house rules was like, that particular house has like a custom set of house rules, and I had no fucking idea. So apparently I'd been using that wrong the entire time. Anyways, that's beside the point.
Wouldn't
There's all
you
these
just
little-
call those rules and not house rules? If
I
they're
thought it
just
was
the
like a
rules?
custom set of rules. You know how
And how do you
in
know that
pool-
custom set of rules? How do they get passed from house to house without having a different rule per house?
No. You know how like
Yeah,
pool,
yeah.
they've got 8-ball, and then they've got 9-ball, and then they've got like snooker, and then I thought it was like that. I thought it was like okay, we're playing beer pong.
Oh my god!
House rules.
How did you not know? What age were you when you found out house rules are different per house?
I was that particular day's years old whenever Moth got mad at me.
Did you never play Monopoly with your friends?
Yeah.
And you didn't realize that all your friends have different free parking rules based on what house you went to?
Not even a little bit. What are you talking about? Everybody had the same. It was the free parking.
What is free parking in your house? What is free parking like? Do you get all the money that people put in there? Do you put only the taxes in there? Do you put the taxes and the community chest and the chest into the free parking? Is it only $200 to land on free parking?
As
There's
per the rules in
multiple
the
house
Monopoly
rules.
handbook.
There's nothing
As
on
per
free
the
parking. That's bullshit.
Rules, sir. As per the rules in the Monopoly handbook, all proceeds that doesn't go to the bank goes to the pool in the middle, and whoever lands on free parking gets all of the money in the pool.
You don't understand. You don't understand.
You don't understand.
You go
You
by the
don't
rules and
understand.
not house rules. You had a terrible childhood where you played Monopoly wrong, and this led
Yes,
to a
sir.
horrible marriage proposal. I can't
Incorrect,
believe
though.
you had a terrible childhood.
Incorrect. I played Monopoly by the word of the Monopoly man himself.
What's his
Hey,
name?
you want to play your house
What's his name?
rules? The Monopoly.
You don't
man's
know
name.
Mr. Monopoly? His name is
Oh
literally
my
the.
gosh.
Oh my god!
He
Indeed.
won't even let me freaking answer a question without interrupting me. Are you ready to listen to me now?
Go ahead. What was your problem? How did you fuck up beer pong?
His name is Mr. Monopoly's name is Rich Uncle Pennybags. Fun fact.
Thank you. So about my question.
Oh, okay. We wanted to make a big deal about how Chin didn't know Mr. Monopoly's freaking name, but now that he knows, now it's like, oh, we're moving on now, Chin.
All right,
Bring
all
it
right,
up, old stuff
Chin.
now,
Listen,
Chin.
Chin, shut your mouth, open your ears, listen. You were right. You knew Mr. Monopoly's real name was Rich Uncle Money Pennybags. Whatever the name is,
Yes,
you were
sir.
right, and you proved me
Yes,
wrong.
sir.
I can't believe I didn't trust that you knew that. I feel like you're smarter than me
Kind
in
of
every
ridiculous.
possible way.
All right. All right.
Now, can
So
you
we don't
answer
need
my
to go
goddamn
and-
question?
You don't need to go and pet my ego all that much.
No, that's just
Sam.
your
I'm
third
really
comment.
just,
A Zamister pays their debts. Your third
sorry,
compliment
what?
paid right there.
No,
I
no,
called-
no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no,
yeah.
no, no, no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, yeah.
That one was in response to me being correct. All right.
But I
I
hammed
get
it
an
up and I
additional one.
complimented you. No,
This is breach of contract.
no,
this
it's
is breach
not a
of contract.
breach of contract. I complimented your bald
At
ass
Let the
head.
record show, he's breaching contract at 9:33 p.m. my time.
That's not even a
Standard
real
time.
person's
Thank you.
time. Nobody lives in the Midwest.
What? This is crazy.
Mm.
What time is it for you? Like 8:33 or something?
Yeah, in real people time.
that's
In mountain
insane.
men time.
I mean, the fact that you can call yourself a mountain man unironically is pretty cool, honestly.
I live an
what was
hour
your
and a half
question?
from the mountains. What was different about the beer pong, and how did you fuck it up and ruin this proposal?
This is one of those questions that Moth would correct me on. But I'll give it my best shot. It was probably something along the lines of like fingering the ball out of the cup or something. I don't know. I'm sure Moth remembers. She'll be in chat. She'll let us know.
What about fingering balls?
I'm not beating the allegations, am I?
No. Let it be known that the host didn't bring it up this time.
Court, let the record show that.
Did you
Jen
guys
actually brought it
play
up that time.
beer pong during the OK meetup?
No.
Huh.
No, that would have been fun.
So
That would've been fun,
you didn't finger balls.
No, we didn't. No, there
Okay.
was no ball fingering during the Oklahoma City occurrence.
So basically, what I'm getting from your answer is that you did not understand the rules and somehow messed up,
Yeah.
and she was mad at you and you proposed?
I didn't really know that she was mad at me. I like knew that maybe she might have been like slightly annoyed. I didn't know she was mad. You know what I mean? So that is what it is. But turns out I went up and proposed to her, and she went from being mad to like instantly crying. And I just remember her face. She's just doing like, sorry, I was mad at you. And it was the most heartbreak. Like my fucking stomach dropped, and I was like, "You were mad at me?"
Huh.
But it's just such a funny moment to think back on, and I can remember that moment in particular like it was yesterday.
Did you
She was very-
record it?
I'm sure somebody recorded it. Now that you say that, I know.
Why would you record
asked-
that? I'm curious. Because I don't think I would record if I proposed. I feel like that would be silly if they said no.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb. You should record that. That's a
Why?
moment that you'll want. If she says yes, then that's a moment that you always want to remember.
Yeah,
If she
but why
says
can't
no,
I
then you can
just tell
delete
the
it.
story instead of being like, oh, hold on, let me dig through my files and pull up propose.mp4 and play this for you?
Zam, I don't think you appreciate the gravity of the situation.
The
but
gravitas,
It's,
yes.
It's the gravitas. It's one of those moments that like you will truly want to cherish for forever. And memory is a fickle thing, my friend. And you may
Okay, Chad
may
has a
just-
good point. You play it at the wedding, so that makes sense.
Yeah. It's not only because of that. What about whenever you're both 75 and you're fucking mad at her and you want to leave her? and then you freaking
Sorry,
play
hold
this
up.
video
Hold up.
whenever
Hold
you were
up.
30.
You are already planning to leave Moth when you're 75?
Well, no, but I feel like that might be one of your thoughts. That's besides the point.
You think I'm going to
just
break up with my
really mad.
girlfriend when I get to 75?
Yeah, I was talking.
You
specifically
think my
about you in
bald
that
ass,
situation.
wrinkly, white-haired face would be able to attract a 75-year-old woman?
No. I was talking more specifically about how she would feel. Why this would be a good tool for you to have.
Oh, so that I can diffuse her and keep her at 75.
No. So she could look at your wrinkly ass and have those thoughts, but then watch that video of you guys whenever you were, however the fuck old you are.
Why
dude.
would I want her to live in the past when we can live in the future?
She's mad at you in this future. Just you're worried
What?
about the wrong details. She's mad at you. She's
Why-
mad at you.
why?
She's gonna watch this video and she's gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, he was such a handsome little, strapping young man, and he really,
I
made
feel
me
like if
feel
you're
so
mad
nice.
at somebody and you have to go to your proposal video to remember the good times, I'm not going to be like, oh, I forgive you. I'm going to be like, man, why did you become such a bitch 70, 50 years later?
I mean, I got nothing for you, dude. Like,
I feel like
sometimes
this, you're
those
off on a
videos
different
are the
tangent.
thing. Sometimes those videos are the thing that'll save a marriage.
So are you telling me you keep this video like under the bed and every time she's mad, you're like, I gotta save the marriage. But here we go. Yeah, here's a video of you
No,
saying,
this
I'm
is
sorry
not
for being
something-
such a bitch.
No, this is not something that you shove in the other person's face.
Okay.
This is a for you tool.
So
This is
you
a for
put
her
it
tool.
under her bed like the Tooth Fairy?
No, you don't do anything. You don't do anything.
So then why would she watch
is a
this?
solo journey.
It's a
You
solo
just
journey.
put it in the I don't know why you're talking about putting it under a bed. Like, we don't live in 2026 in the age of cloud storage, and like everything wants to sell you cloud storage. Surely in one of those places you could keep all of your family albums.
So you
that
guys
they're
share
backed
a
up to, like, 6
OneDrive.
different places.
And you like flag it for her then?
You just put it in a OneDrive. You just put it in a OneDrive, label it proposal video, and then you just let it exist. And then if it'll help her in a moment of weakness, she'll go seek it out. You don't do nothing. It's not a tool for you.
Have you
If it's not
ever
special to you, it's
been
not for
on
you.
the rocks like that and you went and sought out something like this?
No, I haven't personally.
So why would she? Do women just do this? Women in chats, can you comment and let me know, have you ever gone back to find out why you liked this guy in the first place and then decided to just keep liking him after he hurt you? Because I feel like this is terrible. I feel like nobody's going to do this. I 100% expect 100% no's from the women in chat. Like, no, I'm going to be pissed off at him. I'm going to give him the silent treatment. And then he's going to give me flowers or some stupid shit. And I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to throw the flowers on the floor and insult him. And then maybe I'll forgive him after he gets me chocolates. Your own wife says, I have no idea where my wedding video is, by the way. I think I've only watched it once. So I feel like you're fucking lying to me, bud.
I've got it on a OneDrive that she has access to.
And she's only watched it once.
Like I said, if it's not gonna help her, she's not gonna know where it's at. But if she knows where it's at, she might look for it. I don't know.
So what if my girlfriend likes me and we never fight and I never need this video?
Then good, great. That's amazing.
How
news.
often do you fight with your wife?
I mean, like small little bicker fights. Maybe like, I don't know, once a month, once every 2 months.
How often? What the fuck, dude? How did it get to be this way? Because I've had one fight with my girlfriend in 8 months. I'm
Good.
How did you get to the point where
you're
it's
in a
once a month?
honeymoon stage, brother? I've been
Telling me
married
how long does the
for
honeymoon
10
stage
years.
last?
Our Moth and I's honeymoon stage lasts for a very, very long time. I would argue sometimes we fall back into a honeymoon stage.
How did you leave the honeymoon stage? Like, what time did that happen? And
It's
was
not
it
really
because you said something?
It's not like a line that you draw on. It's just kind of like, I don't know. Just one day, it's kind of like, oh, I guess we are out of that stage, and then it could be like a month later, you'd be like, holy shit, no, we're actually still in that stage. She's really, I really fucking like her. I don't know. I feel like it's an ebb and flow. You go into it and you leave it. I don't think it's like that clear cut.
How long have you guys been married? Guys in chat, how often do you guys fight?
12 years? Is it 12
12 years, and you're fighting every
13
month.
years? No, it's not. I didn't say every month. And I want to clarify, when I say fight, it's not, it's like a slight bicker. It's like we'll
Can you give me an example of a slight bicker?
That we'll say something that'll like get under the other person's skin, and then we'll have a conversation about it, and then we'll probably spend the rest of the day just kind of cold towards each other, and then everything's fine. You know what I mean? So it's not like,
no.
What I think you're thinking about, where it's like an actual fight.
Yes.
I would say
you call fighting with
like
people fights
a year.
Once a year. So I'm on pace on that one then. So what I should be doing is bickering with her more is what you're trying to say.
No. You should be communicating very like like if you're feeling some sort of way, you should communicate that as early as possible.
So when I'm horny, I'm supposed to be like, "Hey babe, I'm horny?"
No, you should seduce her.
How do you seduce a woman?
If you're horny, you should seduce her.
How do you seduce a woman? Give me your pro tips here. You're married. How do you seduce a married woman?
Well, I like shake my butt a little bit.
Okay, so I do that. All right, Jane, hold on.
I'm not done. No, oh, you're gonna do it? You're gonna do it on stream?
No.
Okay.
So I wiggle my butt at her all the time, right? I'll bend over into the fridge and I'll wiggle up against her with my little tushy, and I'd like rub against her. And every time I do that, she brings up the fact that, you seem to rub your butt on me all the time for somebody who doesn't like butt stuff. And I don't want my butt fucked. So like, maybe I should stop tushy rubbing her, but apparently you're saying that's how you seduce them.
You should read the room. No, you should read the room, yeah.
How is that reading the room?
If she's like, hey, I'm not into that, you should probably be like, maybe I should approach this situation in a different manner.
But isn't it endearing to have somebody rub their butt upon you?
I like having Moth's butt rubbed up against me.
Everybody likes having a butt rubbed up against them, except for like if it's a complete stranger at a club.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
How?
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to the vibes. You gotta read the room, Zam. If you don't read the room, you gotta read the room, Zam. That's all I gotta say. You gotta pick up what she's putting down. If she says, you really like butt stuff for somebody that doesn't like butt stuff. Is she saying, Zam, I don't like butt stuff? Or is she saying, I really want to do butt stuff to you, Zam, but you're giving me mixed signals? What's she doing, Zam? Does she want to do butt stuff to you, buddy? It's all right. It's just me and you right now.
Are you
okay?
Are you being my therapist right now and practically telling me that my girlfriend wants to fuck me in the ass? Are you doing
Just
that
cut
live
out-
on air?
Just cut out the rest of the chat, okay, Zam?
Okay,
it's
all
just
right.
me and you.
It's
Look
just
me in
you
my
and me.
eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Look me in my eyes, Zam. What if your future wife wants to do butt stuff with you?
I feel like that's going to be a hard no for me, pal. I feel like that's going to be very hard to sell me on, and I
This
have
might
to
be
be in like
something
the
you need to talk
doghouse to
about
get
now.
out of. Because why would I want something where
So
I
you're
poop
using
from?
butt stuff. You're using butt stuff as a get out of doghouse free card.
Yeah, or like
Is that
for
what
a
I just
birthday,
heard?
right? That's what you do. Hey, babe, I'm sorry I was an asshole. Would you like to fuck my butt? And she'll be like, oh, it's
Hey,
about
babe.
time. Oh.
I got you some lube. She's like, I don't like that lube. And then you're like, oh, but babe, it's not for you.
What the fuck? First off,
You're asking how you would approach it.
I now need to know, do you have a brand of lube that would be better for butt stuff?
Right, sore. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Nothing. So
I'll tell you what I heard. Do you have a lube full of bread that you use for butt stuff?
no, a brand of lube that you would prefer for butt stuff.
I don't fucking know, dude. No, dude. Like,
So you don't
I
have
don't
a
have
lube
a brand.
sponsor?
I don't have a brand of lube. No, dude. No free sponsors. Okay. If there is a lube company that wants to sponsor me, then they can reach out to my business email. Okay. Thank you.
Oh my god. All right, good. So how do you get over these bickerments then? Like obviously you make up somehow. Do you just go to her and be like, I'm sorry, it was me, not you?
I do make an effort to identify something that I could have done better. Whether I feel like I'm in the right or not, it is much easier to come to amicable agreement if both parties are like, yeah, I could have done that better. Even if it's, maybe it's not something that you feel like you could have done better. You need to dig deep, because
Okay.
if it's not something you feel like you could have done better, you're not digging deep enough, because there is something you could
No,
have
I'm
done better,
perfect.
more perfect.
I know I'm perfect the way I am. That's how I was raised. So I need to know, how do you get over her fucking up?
What?
It's her fault. How do you get
just
over
told
her
you.
fucking up?
I just told you. You
Yeah, but-
could have done something better.
I can't. I'm perfect. I never do anything wrong.
Sam.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Okay? So please don't shoot the messenger. But
Okay.
I'm gonna say, and I think your chat's gonna agree with me. You are not perfect. You're an imperfect human being. And you probably do something that you could do better, and your current girlfriend, possible future wife, is gonna be the one to teach it to you. Are you gonna be the person that hears and listens to her? Or are you gonna be the person that says, I'm perfect, you're the one that's wrong here? Because I can tell you this much. You can say that to your current girlfriend, but if you want her to be your future wife, that is not how you solve your problems.
Well, thank you for the advice. That's finally some good advice from you on this show. I had to wait. How long has this been going on? Like 2 hours? 2.5 hours to finally get some good advice from Chin. That's our streamer. That's how you get good advice from Chin. Now back to advice on Minecraft.
He's like, actually, that got really real for a second. Maybe we backtrack on that one.
Wow.
No, I'm glad we got off of that topic.
All right. So Chin, naturally you're stressed on time all the time, but you're now cranking out YouTube videos. How do you do that now?
I have tried so many AI clip things I've been through a lot of bots, and I've never posted. Well, I've posted some bot stuff before, and then it just didn't produce like quality clips that I liked, or quality enough clips that I liked. But I found a new AI
I hate
thing.
it. I hate it. I'm going to tell you right
Yeah.
now. I absolutely fucking hate it. The
Yeah?
captions are lazy and uninspired. Literally, you could do your own captions in half the time, especially if you have Adobe Pro, Premiere Pro, I should say. Like,
I will say, incorrect.
no, I do
Not-
my own shorts
not
with
half
the
the time.
captions, and you just copy paste the fucking the template that you do. It's so easy. You go into the transcript, do it. You put on the subscriptions, the transcribe. That's the word I'm looking for. And you lower it to like 7 words per maximum, 1 line, copy paste, bada bing. It cuts it down so much easier. And
Yeah,
then
but it
it
cuts
doesn't
it
look
down,
like a
right?
giant wall of text that comes up before you even talk. And I absolutely
you-
hate that. I
you
click
do-
off your videos because I look at it and go, man, this guy's lazy.
That's fair. I mean, it's not for you.
Who's it for? If your quality is so bad that I, a regular viewer of yours, cannot stomach it, who will?
It's not for the regular viewers. That's why I don't tell my viewers to follow me. It is for new people.
Who's it for?
And
New
it's-
people that are going to see that you
it's
have
for
lazy
new-
ass clips, then and they're going to be like,
I-
oh man, I totally want to follow
if they
this
think
guy.
it's lazy, if they think it's lazy, then they will not follow. But if they
So
are
nobody's going to
entertained-
follow because they're low quality.
I've had lots of followers. I don't. I've had plenty of people follow.
Some people like some scruff, I guess. I don't know. That's so terrible. I'm sorry. I hate your clips. I hate what you've been putting
That's
out
fine.
there.
It's one of those deals where once it starts making its own revenue and I can actually hire somebody to do clips, then
What
it'll
will
pay
you
for
pay
itself.
somebody to do clips for you?
It depends on how much what I would prefer to do is to let somebody just run their own channel and they get all of the revenue. However well it does. If it's good, if it's bad, they are directly rewarded for how well the channel does.
So if I were to just go and say, Chin, make me an editor, and I just make all these clips and I put them on in my YouTube channel and I explode big, you would have no problem.
Absolutely. Because if you explode big, I explode big.
So you are the only other content creator that I think has the same outlook on this as I do. So my commentary is I'm broadcasting this to the public, right? So this is basically being broadcasted out on the internet into the world. It's not mine to control after I broadcast it, right? So you can clip me, you can do whatever the hell you want, as long as it's not like saying something racist. I'll delete those. But like, you can take my content and use it however you want.
Absolutely. 100%.
You're like the only other person that agrees with me on that, because everybody else is like, no, it's my content. You can't have it. You can't rebroadcast my stuff.
I mean, I would feel some kind of way if somebody turned around and just fucking just downloaded the VOD and re-uploaded it. But I would wait. I would see how it did. You know, like
You know that there's people that do
down.
that, right? They literally take English speaking channels and rebroadcast them on Russian websites, right?
Yeah. I mean, that sounds crazy, but
I'm fine with it. If Russians want to watch
Yeah.
me on a different website, hell yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
like like when people complain about AI voices and all that, like I would have no problem with an AI being trained on my streaming material. I would be absolutely excited if I could stop streaming and just have AI Zam stream for me. Hell yeah, dude.
yeah.
Hell yes, sir.
I don't know.
You don't want to be replaced by an AI?
No, I don't. I don't like that.
Why?
Because I want to have I have fun doing this. This isn't.
Sure.
I'm not doing this. I am the ultimate goal is like eventually this will start making money and then I can do it more. But like,
streaming, making money. Okay, all right.
yeah, I completely agree. But yeah, the goal would be eventually this would start making money, and then I could just have fun making money. You know what I mean? But like, if a fucking AI is doing it, I guess that's cool. Like, I'm still making money, but like, I'm not doing the thing that I like doing. I like streaming. I like talking to chat. You know what I mean? Be kind of lame if a bunch of ones and zeros just replaced me like that. That would suck.
Why would that suck?
Because that's my hobby.
Yeah.
You know, and AI's doing it.
But you could do it better then. Because you wouldn't need to spend all the time improving your stream. You could hop on between when the AI is entertaining. You could be like, hey guys, it's real chin time now. Let's have real chin time.
I feel like that dilutes your content.
There's something to be said about diluting content. I would agree on that one, but I would absolutely love having AI days every now and then. I think that could be content in and of itself.
I will agree to disagree on that. I think having an AI day, I mean, you're pretty much just regurgitating. You're talking about my clips being lazy.
Yeah.
I mean, an AI day where
the AI had to be trained in your mannerisms, your gameplay, your God Gamer stats, your hilarity. Like, if they nailed it down, so it's like cloning yourself.
It's not like you locked in and you were coding and like training this AI and like typing things and being like, no, I wouldn't say it that way. I would say it this way. It's not like you like locked in and trained it. You just fed it a bunch of data, and then it was up to the AI to parse it. You know what I mean?
Countless hours of streams I could feed into an AI, and it would mimic me perfectly. How is that lazy?
Because you're not doing. Just make a video. Just make a video at that point.
I would make a video out of it. That's the thing. You have the AI do the broadcast for you, so you can make it awesomer.
Yeah,
and then it would give me time to actually think of good shit to do on stream. So like it would improve the stream across the board. And then I could make like channel point redemptions where people get AI Zam Day.
I would be interested to see it one time as like a novelty. But I think it would be similar to I had a friend recently. They recently stopped doing it. Did they die? Which is good. No. What do you? You didn't even let me finish my sentence. They stopped doing it, so it's a past tense thing now. But they started doing this thing where they would they would join this Discord, and in the Discord they got linked up with other people that were interested in doing the same thing, and they would all do a stream together collab, and they would like bump up their numbers to like 200, 250 people. And like just being in the smaller streamers chat was just miserable because it was just full of people you didn't know talking about stuff that wasn't relevant to you. And it just really killed their channel. They were before they started doing it, they were hitting like 15 viewer peaks. And then they started doing this thing, and once they stopped doing it, I clicked back into their channel because I stopped going to their channel, and they were at 2 viewers, and it was him and his phone, and it was just very sad to see because he was doing a really good job. And like I said, I feel like it would fall into that sort of category if you were to do a AI stream regularly. It's like people would watch it originally.
No, if I was going to do it regularly, it'd be its own channel, and it would be fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, if it's that would be my entire thing. Is if I couldn't guarantee clicking on the Zealous Zam channel that I would get Zealous Zam, I probably wouldn't watch.
What if it was a channel point redemption where somebody spends like 500,000 channel points and you get the AI Zam? I want to call it Zam.
You would, as long as you marked it, I think I would still click on it. Okay, but if I showed up to a stream and I felt robbed because I expected Zam and it was AI Zam today and it wasn't marked in any way on the stream, I'd probably be pissy. I probably would. Yeah, I'd be pissy and leave.
So you would bicker with me, and then I'd have to be like, I could have done that better. And I'll DM you, and I'll be like, I'm sorry, Chinny Winnie.
I thought you were perfect, Zam. What are you talking about?
No,
you
no,
sound like a
see,
perfectly well-rounded adult right now.
Because it's an AI, so I'd have to train it. The AI is not perfect. Now, I'm perfect. That's why you want me, and that's why you don't want the AI. Boom.
Well,
Logicked.
Well,
that's right. Get wrecked.
I feel like the fact that you think you're perfect is an imperfection. Thoughts?
I can't see that far ahead of me, so no. I feel like that's not a imperfection. But I did want to ask, you gave up vaporizing tobacco or nicotine or whatever into your lungs. Are you still off the juice?
I am. I'm completely off of it, and I still think about it every day. But
really,
it's happening
I thought you were saying that
now.
you're doing fine. Like last week, you were like, "Oh yeah, I could have came on the podcast."
Yeah, no, I thought I wasn't sure how I would react as far as like being like super agitated at everything all of the time. And like there were times where I was just like incredibly agitated for no realistic reason other than like I was just being a little bitch in the moment.
Go on, cry your little bitch tears.
Yeah, that and I still decided to stream during this fucking very weak time in my life. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I forgot what I was talking about.
Giving up nicotine.
Oh, so what I mean is I still think about it every day. That every day it happens at least once where I'll have my big ass bottle of water. It's empty of water right now. That's why it's not in front of me. But I'll have my big ass bottle of water and I'll be doing something mindless. I'll go and take a drink of water and then I'll move my cup and reach for my vape because that is just where my vape was for, I don't know, 3-4 years. Maybe longer. And then all of a sudden it's not there anymore, but I'm still drinking water and I'm still doing mindless shit and I'm still moving my cup and there's no fucking vape there. It happened
Why
once
did you
today,
decide to give up?
Because it wasn't fun anymore. And it was.
How did it
way more
become fun in the
expensive.
first place?
Because it like loosened me up. I realize it loosened me up quite a bit. As far as like getting overstimulated, whenever I was smoking my vape, I was overstimulated way less. That's something big that I've noticed now is like I am hella overstimulated sometimes. Like way more often than I was before. But it's just something I'll have to get over. But yeah, the one aspect of it calming me down was really nice, but also just like sometimes, you wake up in the morning, you forget to vape, it gets to like at the afternoon, dude, and you finally take that first hit and it just like all hits you in the head all at the same time. It's a good time.
I've never experienced any of that. I feel like I'm not stimulated enough, which is why I do so many stimulants, is because I need more stimulation. I need to be going. I need everything. I cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
What
If I
stimulants
stop,
do you
I'm
do?
dead. My energy drink sponsor, which is Advanced GG.
Shout out to Advanced GG. Okay.
So I
that
use
it?
that. I've used other energy drinks as well, but it's primarily just energy drinks. I know they're going to kill me someday, and I know they're terrible. I tried to quit them last year. It didn't work as well as I wanted to, and unfortunately, I've fallen onto the wagon of needing energy drinks. Now, here's where I'm going to blame the girlfriend. I hope she can't hear me through this closed door. So she keeps me up. She is a extremely heavy sleeper, and I'm an extremely light sleeper. And so by living with her, I've lost so much sleep because she's going to hate this. Guys, she snores. I didn't know women snored, and
Damn.
and she snores. And so I
Mayday.
wake up
Mayday.
every
Back
time.
out.
I wake up every time. And so I have not had a good night's sleep
Bad
in
topic.
fucking months. And so I use energy drinks. I've been back on the fucking drinks because it's like I can't sleep. And so that's one of the things where I was like, man, maybe I should just get a separate bed and sleep in other rooms. But I feel like that's terrible for relationships.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I as far as the sleeping in separate beds, bad for the relationship. I feel like once you're doing that, like what are you doing?
What are you doing?
You know what I mean?
But I get tired enough that I can sleep through it, and I feel like over time I'm gonna customize, whatever the word is, acclimate to her snoring, and I feel like I will eventually get over it. But it's been a while. I thought it would happen by now. Does it ever happen? Chat, I see some of you talking about snores in chat. Do you ever get over it? Is it something that kills a relationship? Because I feel like I'm just on the energy drinks.
I mean, the energy drinks is probably not helping.
Yeah,
Right.
no, I do know that does not help because then I don't go to sleep very well. But I have been reading because that's my New Year's resolution this year is to read books. And I read about 10, 15 pages and then I'm ready for sleep. So I haven't been reading that much. I think I've only read something like 3,500 pages so far in 7-ish months. So it's helping me on that front, but the energy drinks are not. I tell you, that's my go, and I do not get the head rush in the morning of the first energy drink or anything like that. It was never fun to drink an energy drink. For me, it's just I want to go. I want to do things, and it helps me do things. I would do cocaine if it was legal.
Me too. Yeah,
Me
if it was
too,
legal,
yeah.
absolutely. Yeah, cocaine sounds like it's fun, dude.
Oh, we're live on YouTube. I'm sure this is against those terms of service. I don't think you're allowed to promote illegal drugs.
Well, it's not legal, so we're not promoting it.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to do it, you know.
And so we don't.
And so we don't. Correct. I have never touched it. But so whenever you go to sleep, your problem is staying asleep or just the act of going to sleep?
I want to say it's everything about sleep. My sleep habits are the worst. I don't want to go to sleep because I want to do something. I don't want to stay asleep because I want to do something. It often gets me frustrated that I'm lying in bed trying to sleep when I could be editing, when I could be improving the stream, when I could be working on my basement, I could be working out, I could be doing anything but sleeping right now. But when I wake up, man, I just want to read Twitter. I want to check them TikToks. I don't TikTok, but I don't want to get out of bed and do things because I'm too fucking tired. But I won't go back to sleep because I can do stuff. So I'm really fucking terrible with my sleep habits.
Have you tried sleepy time tea? And also being consistent about the time you go to bed.
I've tried melatonin. I've been on and off melatonin, but I don't know what sleepy time tea is.
It's just like chamomile or lavender. It's marketed as sleepy time tea. But it depends on the person. But for some people, it helps them get to sleep. And for some people, it helps them stay asleep. So maybe it's something you check out. It helped me with the staying asleep portion of it, not necessarily the going to sleep portion of it.
Do you have good sleep habits? I feel like nobody who streams has good sleep habits.
Yeah, I would say I have good sleep habits during the week. Definitely not during the weekend. Although I've gotten way better. Yeah, I'm a rock.
I hate that. I hate you so hard.
Yeah, sorry. Once I'm asleep, good luck waking me up. And Moth already knows. Wake me up by tapping the bottom of the bed. Don't touch me.
What? Tapping the bottom of the bed?
Yeah, so it like vibrates the entire bed. but like it doesn't give me cause to think like, oh, there's a bug in the bed, or oh, there's an intruder. Shout to the army, dude.
I'm so confused by that. Why would you try and wake somebody up by tapping the bottom of the bed?
Because it's a very low key way to wake somebody up, because it
I
sends an
feel like
entire
this is
shockwave.
a pedantics thing where I'm thinking the bottom of the bed is like under the bed and you're tapping up.
Oh,
from
no.
under the
I'm
bed.
talking about you're standing at the foot of the bed and you tap the foot of the bed and it vibrates the entire bed, but very gently.
What? Okay, I can somewhat see why somebody would wake somebody up that way. I feel like I would just throw something at them or push them.
You got to wake up in order to do both of those things.
You have to wake up to tap the bed. You have to get out of the
I'm
bed
talking
to
about
tap it.
if Moth needs to wake me up,
Oh,
she's not gonna like push on my shoulder or like.
why wouldn't you just belly flop
my
on the
back.
bed next to you?
I mean, because we want to take care of our bed. I don't. What
Does that ruin beds? I like
Yes.
cannonball the bed
What?
all the time.
No, don't do that. What do you mean? The bed is made out of very breakable materials. You know, it's just made out of like wood and shit, right? Like the
Wooden foam and springs that kids jump on beds.
Do you think you can't break any of those things individually?
I am as light as a feather. Fuck you.
Okay, dude. We both have the same size hands, okay? We're very similar in stature. Even
Yeah,
though
but
you are a short
I'm
king and
a
not.
short king like you, I guess. Yeah.
Unfortunately, these things are not accurate.
You're not gonna beat those allegations either.
Oh, well. How tall did you say you were? 5'8"?
5'8".
Yeah, that's not too bad. 5'8"
Okay.
constitutes a short king now.
Apparently,
5'8". I feel like 5'8" is just hella average.
I thought it was exactly average because I think the average height in America actually is 5'9", but in Canada it's 5'8".
That's crazy.
So, yeah.
I mean, we do have them growth hormones in our milk.
You drink
That'll do it,
milk,
dude.
bro? Ain't no way
No,
a grown
I
ass man
don't.
is drinking milk
don't.
by itself. Like Underling
Nah, I
said
don't.
he did, and Underling is so fucking weird. Nobody drinks a glass of milk.
No, I can't. Absolutely, I can't.
It's so fucking weird. No grown ass man should be drinking a glass of milk.
I'll tell you this much. This happened like I think 5 days ago. Moth got a big, or she got like a half gallon of chocolate milk, and
That's
been
different.
A hot minute. It's
Chocolate
been a hot
milk.
minute. You know,
Yeah.
chocolate milk is just god dog, dude. And I know I'm gonna regret drinking it, but it's chocolate milk, you know. So I poured myself a glass, and I'll tell you what, I'm still not recovered.
I was not ready for that ending. I was ready to be like, hell yeah, I'm on board. Chocolate milk, hell yeah,
Nope,
hell yeah.
still not
Strawberry
recovered.
milk? Oh no, miss me with that shit. Banana milk?
No,
Nah.
I love
chocolate
strawberry
milk. No, no,
Strawberry milk is better than chocolate milk.
no,
Bite me.
dude. No, 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 no. Strawberry
Even
milk
hotter
is
take?
so gross.
Caramel milk is better than chocolate milk.
I've never had caramel milk, but I feel like it probably
Even
would be.
Hotter take, maple milk is better than caramel.
Well, I feel like that would be a hell yeah. I feel like caramel and the maple, those would be hell yes. Isn't caramel just boiled
Yeah.
down milk anyway?
Yeah, isn't that weird? But it makes such a good I guess caramel milk.
Huh. But no,
Maple
strawberry
milk?
fruit
If you
milk
haven't
does
had
not
it-
go well. No. I can see syrupy milk. I can see sugar additives because you're just adding sugar. Sugar's going to make it delicious. Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's kind of why chocolate is. But fruit, nah, hit me with that shit.
Nah, I love, dude. Strawberry is just so refreshing on top of everything else.
Okay,
It's
all
just-
right, hold
it's
up.
just-
How do you get refreshed by beverages? I've never sipped a beverage and be like, I'm fully refreshed. My energy is good. My mana's high. I'm ready to do this thing. I had some strawberry milk. Never in my life have I ever drank something and immediately had refreshment.
You're such a liar, dude. I'm about to blow your fucking mind.
Go ahead, blow my mind.
You're gonna say like, Chin, I guess I'm not as perfect as I freaking think that I am. I'm sorry, Chin. That's what you're about to say.
Go
I
on.
hope you're ready to eat your words.
Let me eat them. Okay. I'll get a fork.
All right. Have you ever been, I don't know, on a back porch with a freaking grill going with some burgers on the grill? It's slightly hot, but you're sitting underneath an umbrella. And, ooh, I'll tell you what, there's that beer, dude. Let's crack that motherfucker open. Wow.
Never felt refreshing.
I bet it's going to taste as good, dude.
No, it's never been refreshing.
It's just so good.
No.
You're lying.
The closest you could hit me with that is like a lemonade, an ice cold fresh lemonade, not like a factory fresh lemonade, like somebody actually made lemonade. That was close, but I was not refreshed. It was like, damn, that's good. This just makes lemonade really good. I was not refreshed. I fucking love lemonade. In fact, I'm currently drinking Kool-Aid.
Is that the same in your eyes?
It's close enough. They both have aid in it. They both have aid. How is that not close enough? Mr. Pedantics over here.
Kool-Aid is just not full of love.
What do you mean?
Kool-Aid has no love in it.
Do you need love in all of your drinks?
If you want them to be refreshing enough for them to go, yeah.
Do you not at everything? Because, like, if I'm drinking water, I'll go,
Okay, so you've drank a refreshing beverage. Like, what are we talking about?
That is not the sound of refreshing. That's what you make after you drink something. It's like, after you ate something.
No, you just make mouth noises. If it's not refreshing, then you just make mouth noises. But you don't go. Whenever something's refreshing, you go. It's like law.
I love how the mic is eating that noise, so I don't actually get to hear it. But no, I don't think any time I've gone, it's been refreshing. I feel like I say that primarily while I'm drinking, unless I'm on stream, because I don't want to be weird.
Out of refreshing?
I want to feel something, Chin. If the drink doesn't make me feel something, is it refreshing?
What do you think is making you go? What is it?
I love how I don't hear that sound at all.
It's a feeling.
It's not a feeling. It's not refreshing of a feeling. It's more like I can breathe again.
Refreshed, Sam.
I feel like you are out to lunch on this. I feel like you don't understand what refreshment is. I feel like you don't understand anything about thermodynamics.
I feel like we're both on different sides of the same coin.
Have you ever eaten something and been like, man, I don't need to sleep? How is food restorative? It's like how drinks are quenching your thirst.
Yeah, sure. But if I get like a super good like beef stew with like really good roast in it, oh yeah. Give me some potatoes on top of it. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll eat that, and it'll just be next level. I'm good for the next couple hours, or it'll be like, man, I need to go to sleep right now. Thanksgiving dinner.
That's the itis. That's not refreshing at all. I've never eaten something and been refreshed.
But you go to sleep and then you wake up, and it's like you're vibrating. You're literally levitating.
I've never had this experience. I feel like are you on drugs?
Have you ever, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this fulfill. I feel like this is like a middle ground. Have you ever drank an energy drink?
Yeah.
And then
I had one 3 today.
Hold.
I've had 3 today.
Hold.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever drank an energy drink
Yeah.
and then took a 20-minute nap?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you not literally vibrating?
No, I had to go pee. I do this frequently. It's called power napping at work. I will often drink an energy drink and take a 20-minute lunch nap because by the 20-minute
How do you
time,
not
the energy
experience
drink
this?
kicks in you. Why would I vibrate?
It's so good, Sam. It's so good.
No, I don't think it's so good. It just helps me get in the rhythm of a 20-minute nap, which I need because I lose my sleep.
Understand.
So I will wake up
don't-
in 20 minutes, and that's how I do it.
I could never understand drinking an energy drink and then taking a nap without the sole goal of literally vibrating when you wake up. Why would you take an energy drink and then take a nap if that's not what the goal is?
Do you vibrate a lot?
I don't often drink energy drinks and take naps, so no.
See, energy drinks
time I
used
did
to
that, I
make
was in
me
the Army.
vibrate, but I have not vibrated from an energy drink in forever.
You drink too much energy drinks.
Probably. That's why I
Kool-Aid
should
is
give
fruit
them up.
punch.
Well,
Kool-Aid is fruit punch.
this is actually cherry.
So it's
came,
cherry.
It
It's
came
not-
in a can.
Is Chin a vibrator?
I feel like Chin is a vibrator. I don't vibrate anywhere near as much as you do, because you vibrate
I
from
don't
your,
vibrate
your
anymore.
juice.
I don't
You vibrate
vibrate
from being hydrated. You vibrate from energy drinks. You just vibrate, my guy.
I don't. No, I did not. It's different. It's different. That being refreshed and vibrating are two different things. Although, actually, now that I put that into perspective, no, I don't vibrate after drinking a beer. I mean, I guess I do vibrate after I drink like 3 beers, though.
What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ.
I do like vibrating, I guess.
Well, I've run out of topics, and I feel like that's a great time to end. Unless, did you have any topics that you like to bring up? I gave you the option last time, and you were like, "Nope, no, I just want to go. My name's Chin. I'm done talking now."
Yeah, I actually have about another hour of topics that I want to talk to you about.
All right, go ahead.
So we'll go ahead and get into the
Yeah,
first
let's do it.
question. Why do you podcast?
I started podcasting because I wanted to talk to people and have meaningful conversations, because so many times we talk on text and you don't really get the richness, the virality of the conversation. And it feels to me often meaningless drivel that I just put out there in the world, and I never get to know people. So I started these podcasts as a way to actually get to know the people that I'm talking with and getting to understand them, to hear their stories, to actually be able to have a conversation. I used to have beers while I was doing the podcast. I don't like to drink and be streaming anymore, ever since I edited videos where I got drunk. But the point is,
Yeah,
I used to treat it like you're sitting down at a pub with a friend, and you're just like, hell yeah, let's have a conversation for a couple hours, you know? So I would do this to actually conversate, because I don't know about you, but I feel like growing up, I lost a lot of my friends, and I feel like it's possibly because I'm a cantankerous old asshole, or it could just be a thing of life where as you age, you don't have time for friends, and so they fall off. And so my
That
only
is
friends
very
are all
fair.
on Twitch. And so it's one of the things where I kind of wanted to go into the topic of the whole wedding and stuff, because I was thinking, you know, if I propose to this girl who I've only been dating for 8 months, but you know, that's a lot of time for me. If I were to propose, who would be my best man? Because like, I don't think I don't think Lambo would want to. I don't think that I'm good enough friends with Lambo. I mean, he would probably say sure in a heartbeat, but like, my only friends I have are on Twitch. So I'd have to like invite somebody from across the world to come and be at my wedding, because I don't have very many in-person friends, you know?
Yeah.
So instead of doing this
same.
at a bar with random people at like work and trying to make new friends, why not just get to know the cool people that I talk to every day?
That's very cool. Okay. Do you think every podcast you do, you achieve that goal?
Absolutely. How could you not? I talk with people so many times. There are a couple podcasts. I'll go into topic on that of where I feel like it's more of like an interview of me asking questions and them like rapid fire answering. And I feel like that's a chore a lot, but I still end up getting to know the person at the end. I feel like I still achieve my, my objective that I set out, but I feel like different personalities bring out different topics and different ways of talking to them, because not everybody is going to have the streamer personality where they want to be flamboyant and out and talking about everything. Some people are very autistic and will talk to you for 2 hours about a game where you play as a boat, and it's just like, man, this is incredibly boring. How could you play a game where you're a boat for hours on end? But, you know, hey, I learned about how autism works really, really much during the podcast, because I did not realize there were so many autistic people in the world. Now, don't take this wrong. I'm not trying to be like, oh, autistic people are bad. I've always thought autism is a superpower that's a double-edged blade where, like, you get fucking hyper focus. You can be fucking amazing at whatever you're doing. But it comes with the downside of you might not know how to deal with people. You might not be socially acceptable. Like, it's a superpower that comes with the disability. But I always look at it as a superpower because, holy fuck, I've had so many people that I've worked with that are autistic. Holy shit. I think every single person, like every team at work, every like YouTube editing, find somebody who's autistic. They will do such a great fucking job. I wish I was autistic, but not autistic enough that it becomes a downside.
Yeah, it is. The best IT guys are autistic. Absolutely.
The best anything, I feel like. It just hyper focuses you on what you want to do, and you just get so lost in it that you become a master. Right.
It's your entire personality.
Pretty much, yeah. But hey, I wish I had it, but I'm so, I want to say, it's kind of like a person who has a million hobbies. I bounce around. My attention is not on one thing. I will get bored if I do one thing too many times.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Speaking of rapid fire questions and how you hate that, question number 1: what is your favorite word?
Probably the. I use it a lot.
The. Okay. Do you have a special attachment to the word the, or are you just picking a word based on the amount of times that you use it?
I don't think very much. So like I gave that question absolutely no thought, and it was the first word that popped in my head, so I went with it. However, I kind of want to change the answer. Can I change my answer? Okay, it's no longer the, it's boobs.
Okay, boobs. Do you think that your favorite word is boobs because you have mother issues, or I feel like the first set of boobs that you saw was as a child, so it would make sense that it was like a mommy issue thing. But why do you think that boobs is your favorite word?
Well, I will absolutely go down your path of questioning here, and I will tell you right now, my mother had huge tits. She actually had a breast reduction when I was a child. What are you doing? Why are you rolling a okay, all right. So have you ever heard the word boobs before and not went, damn, that's a funny name. That's a funny word, boob. It just rolls off the tongue.
It's a funny
and
word.
Then you can like dissect it where the letters form the boobs from different angles. Plus, who doesn't like tits? You can't say tits as often as you can say boobs. Like, imagine you're walking through a strip club. You can't be like, yo, check out her tits. It's like, yo, those are some good boobs.
Okay. I think you've answered the question well enough, and this is rapid fire. All right. So
okay, yeah, go ahead.
All right. So question number 2: what is your least favorite word?
I don't think I have one.
Incorrect.
I feel like it would be cringe.
Cringe is such a good one, dude.
No, because people use it
like,
so often in the wrongest ways.
Yeah, it's kind of lost its like power, I feel like.
Lord Gloom, thank you for rating after talking about my mom's tits on air, but welcome in.
W. Such
Oh
a
my
good raid topic.
Mm.
Yeah, so your least favorite word is cringe.
Yes.
Is that because you yourself feel like sometimes you are cringe, or do you feel like it's just overused and it's lost its meaning?
I don't think that I'm ever actually that cringy. I feel like I'm a very normal, typical dude. And sometimes I cringe, like when I talk to you and tell you my mom has huge tits. That was kind of cringy. But I do
I
feel
was really
like
about to double back.
I feel
You really
like people
stole my bit.
that say cringe use it in a way to make people hate what they're doing and to judge them as not good. Like, for example, oh, you play Minecraft? That's so cringy, crinky crongy, dude. No,
Yeah.
I don't like that, because what some people find cringe, other people fucking love. And so it then becomes less objective and more subjective, where it loses its meaning and becomes like literally, where literally has the second definition of figuratively, where it doesn't mean literally at all. And so it's like, is it cringy, or do you just not like
That's
it? And if you
crazy.
don't like it, that's okay, but like, you don't have to hate on other people's yum. You can't, you can enjoy things. You can let other people enjoy things. Like if I enjoy no, I'm
Yeah, go ahead.
no, I think that's that's good. I can tell you that Escape from Tarkov is cringy. Nobody should play that game.
So that's one of your subjective opinions. I agree with you, but that would be subjective.
Shin and Zam agreeing live on air.
That one is objective. Yeah.
Yeah, objectively, everyone thinks Escape from Tarkov is cringy. I feel like even the players of Escape from Tarkov think that too.
That's fair. All right, next question. What sound or noise do you love?
I don't think ASMR is real. The only sound that I have ever loved is...
I hate how you're calling me on my bit before I get to the bit, Zam. Let me do my bit.
Okay, well, I think the only sound that I like is the M1A1 Garand reload. Pa-ding! That's
is
a fucking
such a
great
good
sound.
actually. Yes, that is yeah.
It's a W sound.
That sound, I really like it.
Honestly, I want my emails every time I send an email to pa-ding.
Oh my
Fucking
gosh,
amazing.
that's such a good sound, dude. Yeah, especially in like Call of Duty World at War. That was such a okay.
And the fact that the gun actually makes that noise, amazing.
Right, like actually for real. It's not like a made up gameism. Okay, very cool. Good sound. I don't like that I agree with you, but
I guess the worst sound would be the falling pipe, where it's not pa-ting, it's clang, 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 clang.
The falling pipe, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a couple of like some of the jump scares, Moist Critical. Jump
I will
scare,
say I hate jump scares, but not necessarily because of the sound. It's usually because of the volume.
Yeah. But I do have to agree with you. I have the falling pipe in particular has really grated on my nerves.
I wonder why.
I can only can you guess why, Zam?
Would it be because your chat is a bunch of trolls and love me?
No, it's because of directly you. Anyway, that does close my questioning. I was going to ask you way more questions than that, but I feel like I've maybe gone over time.
Okay, well, how do you feel? What is my diagnosis, Doc?
I feel like you do show signs of some sort of social disorder, where you like to talk to random people on the internet rather than talk to people in real life.
Is that really social disorder, or is that just a symptom of the new age?
I literally don't freaking know what the words just came out of my mouth. I blacked out. So, What am I doing here again?
Well, we were
Is it my
talking
bedtime?
and we were having a great time.
Who's
Until
that in my ears?
It's not
Who
me.
are you?
All right, Chin. Thank
Who's
you
on
for
my
coming
screen?
on. Do you have any cool streams coming up that you want to shout out or talk about or promote? Cooking streams?
Nope.
Nothing with the wife? No collabs?
Doing nothing. Zero.
Why are you a boring streamer? You should always have something in the chamber, something to shout out.
I'm currently dual streaming and working on YouTube content.
Okay. All right. Well, where can people find you and what do you do?
They can find me at the in your title bar where it says Chin Cult TV, and I play video games on the internet and watch TikTok videos that people send in. What about you, Zam? Where can people find you?
I have so many links.
And what do you do?
But it's just @ZellaSam everywhere on Twitter, I guess X, Twitch, YouTube, everywhere. I just got YouTube partner on ZellaSam. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh! Congratulations, dude.
Thank you, but I'm
is
only
such a
tier
big
1.
milestone.
I need to get to tier 2, so I need
know
all
what that
the people to subscribe. What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know what that means. I didn't know there was different tiers.
So let's go through that since nobody's asked me that question yet. Tier 1, you get 500 subscribers and 300 hours of watch time, or I think it's like 2 million, 3 million views on shorts, and you get subbed so monetization volume 1. Volume 1 gives you super chats. People that could subscribe and pay you money. And the ability to get put through the algorithm. Actually, fun fact, I saw all of my videos basically double in viewership immediately after getting partnered. They also give you the ability to pay to put your ads and stuff, and they build you brand kits for free. However, you do not get monetized ads. You have to get to volume 2, which is 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers. Or like 4 million shorts viewed. And it's like, damn, that's another step up. I just wanted that ad revenue. I wanted to make my dollar per video.
Yeah.
So now I need to double my subscriber and add another 1,000 hours of watch time so I can give you guys ads so that I can make money.
Interessante, dude. Yeah, and we can keep Zam up in our one of our tabs on a YouTube playlist.
The subscribers is the one that I'm finding the hardest. Like I had the viewership long before I had the subscribers. Nobody really likes to hit the subscribe button on me, I feel. But I'm also broadcasting very niche YouTube stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that might hurt you a little bit, but also if you I mean, people sub to shorts a lot faster than they sub to videos.
Yeah, because they get put through and you can flip through shorts a lot faster, and videos again, if there's only like one and you spend, for me, like 16 hours, if not more, making 15 minutes of content that people don't really care about.
Yeah.
I could crank out YouTube shorts like you.
Yeah, you can be like me, spend 15 minutes scrolling through an AI's algorithm and being like, that one's pretty good. We'll put that one up.
Yeah, then, but I'm just not funny on stream usually, so I don't get good content.
All right, so notes. I need to work on my captions. What about you, Zam? How can you improve based on the information you've learned in
I
this
don't
stream?
see a good return on investment for improving at this point, unfortunately, so I don't think I'm going to improve. It's unfortunate. There's so much I would love to do with streaming. Like, I'd like to revamp the bot. I'd like to bring back a lot of community challenges. I did ZamCon 1 and 2. I won't be doing a third because I don't think that there's a good return on investment. There's no amount of time that I would put into streaming that I would feel good and be like, man, that was worth it. I feel like editing, unfortunately, is where not only do I love editing, I love doing that. I just don't think that's also a good return on investment because I spend a lot of time on it. And as much as I'd like to like pimp out my editing skills and edit for people. I don't think streamers actually have a income that they would be able to afford editing for, because for me, I don't think I'd want to do editing for like shorts for $5 a short, because I don't think that's justified. Nobody would ever get $5 back on a short as a small streamer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd have to go down to like $1 a short. And then for me to say $1 a short, that's like 15 to 60 seconds worth of content, but that takes up to like 30, sometimes 50 minutes to crank out a short, when you could just use an AI and get it done for pretty much dirt cheap.
Yeah, so for like, pretty much nothing.
Why would I do it for $1?
All kinds of engagement, all kinds of comments, analytics go through the roof.
Yeah.
I completely agree with you, Zam. I've been down that road where I edited fucking for I don't know how you got it down to 50 minutes. I would edit for like an hour and a half on a freaking minute long short. Yeah. And then it would get 100 views, and it's like, what am I? Why am I doing this?
Yeah, but I've had shorts that have like doubles of thousands of views, and that feels good. But it's usually the shorts that I feel the worst about that get the best views. Absolutely. And so it's just like,
the least effort shorts that you put out are the ones that perform the best.
It's awkward.
And I don't know.
But as for improving stream, I wish that it was like back in COVID when there were sponsorships aplenty. But since I've been banned by Stream Elements, they're also going under. And if you ever get partner on Twitch, those sponsorships are fucking ass as well. Nobody's sponsoring anyone who's any small streamer. They're all going for the big streamers, and it's just like the economy's dried up. The only thing that I would argue keeps me coming back night after night is the viewers. Not only because I don't want to disappoint them, because I feel like I'd be a failure if I stopped streaming, but it's also, you know, they're always there. They're like the cool dudes.
Game, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. I also want to eventually leave with making money off of this and not spending money. Streaming's a money pit, like a boat. You just throw money on cameras, equipment, setups, all this sort of stuff, and then it's like, okay, but do you make enough? Do you make enough to make it worth it? The answer is yes, by taxes.
By taxes?
Yeah, a small business, so I get to write my income off as so much. Ever since I fucking incorporated and I looked at what I was spending to what I was earning, I was like, I'm never getting out of streaming if I want to make a profit. I would have to stream for like another 6 years before I get in the black.
That's crazy. No, I think our taxes are, I mean, obviously our taxes are different, but I have to I have to spend so much more money in order for it to make sense financially for me to report my spendings on streaming. Like I would have to spend so much. Like I want to say it's like $15,000 a year or some shit.
That's what I would about as much as I was making when I was huge into Stream Raiders. I was making like the $15,000 a year, and I was like, all right, I've got to deal with this because I got hit once by those taxes, and I was like, never again. Never again. Yeah. Because the amount of money, because I bought 2 computers in 1 year, I could have written those off instead of having to pay them out of pocket and then pay the taxes on what I paid out of pocket. But we're not a podcast about talking about taxes.
Yeah. This is not a financial advice.
No, well, I mean, if you're making big money on streaming, you should consider it so that you can write off that money, not have to pay taxes on it.
For sure.
But I guess thank you, Chin, for coming on. I appreciate you being a wonderful guest, not only once, but now twice. First 2 times.
I had a really good time.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. Talking to you is always a blast, Chin. I love you. Don't change.
I love you. You don't change either. Unless, you want to change your tune on being perfect.
Shut up. All right. Okay, bye. Bye, Chin.
Bye.
How do I hang up on him?
How do I hang up on him?